Good
Good
morning, sir.
Class? All of you are preparing well? Okay, so let us move on to the next topic. So we are in the revision class. I hope all of you are aware. So it is not a regular class, revision class, but still we are planning to do it in a reasonably exhaustive manner. So today's topic is partnership accounts. One of the beautiful topics. Some people take it lightly, thinking it's easier. Okay, we already know it. Don't do that because it is a high scoring paper. There are two ways of optimizing our education. One way is the easy topics, whichever are the easy topics, may it be accounts, maths, law, whichever subject, whichever is easy, make it easiest. So in that 80 marks out of 125 marks, you can get out of what? Balance easier topic. I don't say what you call very easy, maybe reasonably easy. At foundation level, I don't find anything complicated. That topic also you have to optimize so that you will also score well. So easy topics, what many people will do, this is a complicated topic, let me work out on that. At the cost of easier topic, you should not do that. You should ensure that all the topics actually have been covered. Easy topic, make it the best. Easier topic or reasonably less easier topic, you can reasonably cover, even if extreme cases, if it comes as a standard topic, you will be able to score. So in foundation, I don't find any such necessity because all of them are easy topics, easiest only topics. Yeah, fine. Now, partnership accounts. Let us start. Now, when it comes to partnership, there are two discussions at the foundation level. One is the learning of partnership law, Indian Partnership Act of 1932 and LLP Act of 2008 will be learned under mercantile law, the second subject. The accounting for the same will be discussing under this chapter, this subject called financial accounting. Now, let me just touch upon the definition of partnership. Section 4 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 defines the term partnership as the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all, or any of them acting for all. So, my dear friend, the common mistake what we do here is, one is we miss the section. You should not do that. Very important section. You must remember. Section 4. Next, the relationship we say. No ship. Ship has sunk somewhere. Okay. The relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits and losses we say. Don't use the word profits and losses. Use the word profits of the business. Not profits and losses. Carried on by all, we say rightly, or any of them we say, not any one of them. It can be any of them. So, the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. This is the definition. All of you must by heart this. So, any theoretical question on partnership, you can write this. And all of you know, minimum number of partners are 2, maximum 100. And minimum number 2, when I say, they should be major partners because minors are not considered as a partner for the purpose of this, because minor doesn't have a capacity to contract. Minor can be admitted to the partnership only for the benefits of partnership. Only for the benefits of partnership. Audible correctly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let us look at from the accounting angle. So from the accounting angle, write down all of you. In your notebook, you write. Partnership accounts. Some extra point. All these are reasonably covered in this material. Additional point. Keep on writing. Partnership accounts. It covers right 3 arrow marks. First one, introduction. So accounting angle, I'm talking about accounting at foundation level. Introduction. Under that, say methods of maintaining capitals. Methods of maintaining capitals, comma, ratios. What is sacrifice ratio? What is sacrifice ratio? What is gain ratio? We'll learn. Okay? Fine. So next one. Second arrow mark. Final accounts. Even though it is not specifically spelled out separately, non-corporate entity, when I say individual or partnership, both are covered there. Partnership accounts. That is, you write final accounts. Final accounts. Below that, you write similar to sole proprietorship. Ditto. Ditto. However, one by one, small a, profits have to be shared. Whenever I say profit, profit includes negative profit. Understanding? Yeah. Profits have to be shared by all partners. Very good. All of you attended the class reasonably today. Good. Profits have to be shared by all the partners in their PSR. In PSR, andre?
Profit sharing ratio.
Right. Profit sharing ratio. Screen is visible correctly?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's blur, sir.
Blur idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1 second. Now also it's blur, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
There is
sir.
a technical error from yesterday. We are facing that. Now?
Now it's clear, sir.
Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. Thank you. I think
Yes,
this is
sir.
optimal. All these are technical aspects. We are also learning. We are all become. You have to become a software engineer before becoming a CA. So, okay. I think 1 second. It's a double vision is coming. Am I right? Shetty sir is visible twice.
Yes, sir.
You know, I read Bhagavad Gita yesterday. So Vishwarupam. I read daily rather. Now perfect.
Yes, sir.
So I think only one screen and clarity also is better. You want to
Yes.
bada hai to behtar hai. Abhi looking better.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect, no?
Yes, sir.
इससे बड़ा नहीं चाहिए is enough. बड़ा है तो बेहतर है तो you cannot marry an auntie, isn't it? Okay, this is enough. This is enough. Let us be within our limit. Now it's perfect. Everything is all right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for the technical error. So second error mark is what? P&L account. I said what? Similar to whatever. Small a, profit has to be shared by all the partners in their PSR. Small b, optionally. Yavanalli? Optionally. Respond. It is a class. We should be like a normal bindas. Yesterday also I was talking to one of the greatest gurus, L. Jayaraman sir. So he was telling across India students, no institution is doing well except Capsanta. It is only because of the way we have taken the classes. We said whether online or offline, we want to do everything in a normal way. We don't want online class, Aisa Baito, so video. It is, you should have a personal touch through the online. That's the beauty. So he was saying you're doing a brilliant job. So you just enjoy. Don't bother about online, offline. You think, but you have to visualize. All these are here. Mental. Don't think, oh my घर पे sofa में सो रहा हूँ. वो नहीं चाहिए. Sit straight, listen, enjoy the education. Okay. So small b, optionally prepare P&L appropriation account. It is not compulsory. It is only optional. Prepare what? P&L appropriation account for distributing profit, etc., profit, salary, etc., to partners. The last arrow mark, dissolution. Beautiful term ido, dissolution. Under that, 2 arrow marks. Left side, anyone? Dissolution of
Firm and dissolution of partnership.
Excellent. Dissolution of first one, Vinita. Partnership. Left side, partnership. please understand, moment I say partnership, you should say agreement. This is the way you should register in your mind. Partnership,
Agreement.
agreement. Moment I say partnership, you should say what?
Agreement.
Because partnership lives only with the agreement, and partnership deed is the constitution of partnership. Partnership that has to be prevailing over anything else. So left side, dissolution of partnership. Below that, right? Any change in the terms of agreement, any change in the terms of agreement. Say admission, retirement, death. Admission, retirement, death, change in PSR.
Insolvency.
Don't come. Insolvency is too early. So change in PSR, change in nature of business. Earlier you are doing textiles, now you are doing panbida. Any change. So change in nature of business, change in style of business. Earlier you are doing offline, now you are doing online. Any change, etc. Below that, green ink. Those who have, so in caps we always tell you to use multiple colors. Variety is the spice of life. When you use multiple colors, our brain absorbs and retains the things in a better way. I'm an MSc psychology, little bit knowledge about psychology I have. So use that. Don't be ayyo paragala bido, we'll do it later. Later will never come. Before we become late, we should do all these things. So below that, you write what? Okay, so CA foundation syllabus. What you're discussing now is a CA foundation syllabus. CA foundation syllabus. Switch on the light. CA foundation syllabus. Type it there. Yeah. All of you mute yourself. Yeah. So maradella beda class olage. Okay. So what is the last one? What the last sentence is that?
CA foundation syllabus.
CA foundation syllabus. Right side, you write red ink calibri. Dissolution of firm. Below that, you write complete close down of the business. Complete close down of the business. Complete close down of the business. Below that, you write in a different ink, whatever ink, CA intermediate syllabus. So that insolvency, someone said the firm is getting closed. All this come here. CA intermediate syllabus. In the bracket, additionally, yavanalli, though anybody is having a problem with the Zoom, you can always enter through YouTube. YouTube is the second option, so that here at least in a Zoom we can have interaction. Okay, so if not possible, go through YouTube. Not possible, so quickly you go there and keep it. Additionally, conversion of firm into a company, amalgamation of firms, etc. are also covered in intermediate. Are also covered in CA intermediate. Also covered in CA intermediate. Barabar? So now let me understand what I'm trying to say. Foundation syllabus, basics. What is the gain ratio? What is the sacrifice ratio? We are covered at a foundation level. Next, final accounts. So in the examination, they might ask you. So trial balance is given. Prepare the final accounts. My dear friends, how you have learned proprietorship concern, same way you have to do partnership also. Same. Everything is same. Opening stock, sales, everything same. And then do a profit aata hai na, 2 arrow marks. Simply like to profit distribute XYZ atwa to profit transfer to P&L appropriation account. In the P&L appropriation account, you can write by profit and distribution of profit to the partners in different name. My dear friends, let's say myself and Vinuta are partners in a partnership firm. I am a working partner. I should be compensated with the salary. Vinuta is a rich party. She has given huge money. She has to be compensated with the interest on capital. So anything you give to the partner, whether it is a salary, interest, fees, commission by whatever name called, it is a appropriation. It is something like Chetna. If a person cannot hear anything, what do you call him? When a person cannot hear anything, what do you call him?
Deaf.
Don't call him. Whatever you call, he cannot hear. No, why are you calling him? Why are you calling him? So same way here also, whether you call it as a salary, interest, fees, commission, allowance, consultancy, ultimately it is an appropriation of profit. Samajh mein aa gaya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So next, the third discussion there is about important one. Admission, retirement, death, and even retirement come death is also going to be discussed in your syllabus. Beautiful discussion. Let us cover today exhaustively, interestingly, and best possible way. Out. My objective of this exhaustive revision is, especially accounts, I want you to get 100 out of 100. Whoever is listening, get 100 out of 100 in account and have a very strong foundation. Because when you come to intermediate, you should have the best knowledge. We always see when it comes to the CAPS, intermediate, some students will come from foundation, some will come from the non. So the base of the CAPS foundation background is exceptionally great because they have foundation, the strong knowledge what has been built upon. Try to do it, all of you listening. Now coming back. So some other additional points to discuss. Okay. So like about if the partners ko drawing hai to kya karenge. So if there is a uniform drawing hai to kya karenge. Let us read. Okay, Chetna or Vinuta, read. Anyone?
Section 4 of the Indian Partnership Act of 1932 defines the term partnership as the relation between the person who have agreed to share the profit of the business carried on by all or any of them acting for all.
Okay, this
Minimum-
is a beautiful definition. You must write down. You must write down somewhere. And minimum 2 partners, minimum 2 major partners. So when I start the business, let us say myself and Vinuta are above 18 years, we can start. Whereas Chetna is 16 years. After starting, we can admit her only for profits. Minor can be admitted only to the benefits of partnership. So we 3 are the partners. When there is a profit, Chetna says, hey, give me, mera share de do. Whereas when it comes to loss, she asks, who are you? So because she is not responsible for the losses, because so loss is outside the understanding of the minor. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, got it. Because
Minimum 2 partners, maximum 100 partners. Section 464 of Companies Act of 2013, Rule 10. Profit and loss appropriation account, optional account to appropriate the profit to the partners in the name of interest on capital, salary, and profit. Method of capital.
yeah,
Fixed.
methods of maintaining capital. There are 2 methods. So imagine my shirt. You think it is a shirt. It's not a t-shirt. Okay. I have a pocket in this side. I have a pocket in this side. Now I have 2 options. I have, let us say, 500 rupees. Entire 500 rupees, 100 rupees ka hara pata. Okay, 5 notes. I can keep it in one pocket. Or I always want to keep on the left, this pocket I normally don't touch. I want to keep 100 rupees here. So I don't want to touch. Anything else I want to keep it here. At the end of the day, in my shirt, how much money I have?
500.
500. 100 plus 400 or the entire 500. So this is nothing but methods of maintaining capital. So I see, like all of us have the habit. So some reserve money we keep in. If you have a habit of keeping a purse, some amount we'll keep it there inside inner post pot. I will never touch that. I'll never touch that. The balance amount I'll be keeping in an open space, what is available in that purse. So that suddenly there is an emergency tomorrow. That's why we do it. Same way here also. Under fixed capital system, we maintain 2 capital accounts. The first one is called capital account. The second one is called current account. My dear friends, I use the right word. Both are capital accounts. You give whatever name. But for accounting wise, fixed capital is called capital account. What keeps on changing is called current account. Both are capital accounts. So under fluctuating capital, I don't want to have one more pocket here. Everything here only. So only one capital account. All transaction related partners will be rooted here. The question here is about what about additional capital? Additional capital normally will be taken to capital account under fixed capital system also. Fluctuating to question ही नहीं है. क्यों बोलो? You have only one account. So under the fixed capital system also, additional capital is suggested to be taken to the capital account and not to the current account. Next, interest on drawings. I'm just reading from the material only. Interest on drawings. So if there are uniform drawings, every month same amount if I'm drawing. So if you're drawing at the beginning of each month, it is 13 by 2, 6.5 months ho jayega. If you're drawing in the middle of each month, it is going to be 6 months into 6 months karna hai. Whereas if you're drawing at the end of each month, so April month to ho gaya. After April, what is left out months? 11. 11 by 2, that's why it comes to 5.5 months. Fine. Now next one is a very important one. Ratios used, which I discussed good number of times. What are my heroine? Ratios.
Ratios used: sacrifice ratio, admission. A and B are partners. Profit sharing ratio is 3:2. C is admitted to the partnership. New profit sharing ratio is 2:1:2. The sacrifice ratio of A is 1/5 and B
Very
is
good.
1/5.
3:2, 1/5, and B also 1/5. Correct. Because it becomes so very common sense. Sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. Okay. Notes book ratios used. Small a. Sacrifice ratio. Normally on admission. Normally, not necessarily. Example 1. A and B 3:2. New ratio ABC 2:1:2. Sacrifice means you are giving away. That means your old ratio should be higher. Use the common sense. Sacrifice ratio is equal to formula old ratio minus new ratio. Old ratio minus new ratio. How much?
3/5 minus 2/5.
Very good. 3/5 minus 2/5 is equal to 1/5. A 3/5 minus 2/5 is equal to 1/5. B 2/5 minus 1/5 is equal to 1/5. Is equal to 1:1. 1:1. Goodwill treatment. Now connect. Why sacrifice required? Goodwill treatment. Total goodwill of the firm 50 lakh. New partner share is equal to 50 lakh into 2/5. 2/5. So new partner is going to be eligible for the goodwill. So he has to get the money. If he doesn't get the money, debit him. Please use the common sense again. Cash sales, entries, cash account debit. Credit sales, entries, debit the party. So here also, he gets the cash account debit. If he doesn't get, debit him. As simple as that. Full stop and continue. Entry on admission. This is the only entry now. Earlier we used to have raising the goodwill. All those things are not there now. Entry on admission. Bank account / cease capital account debit. This is the only entry, no other entry. If he gets the money, bank account debit. If he doesn't get it, cease capital. Cease capital, why? Because the debtor. He has to receive money from him. Cease capital account / bank account / cease capital account debit, which is the bracket 50 lakh into 2/5, 20 lakh. 2 A's capital, A apostrophe S, 10 lakh. To B's capital, 10 lakh. Make a box side by side. At narration, C's share of goodwill adjusted in sacrifice ratio. C's share of goodwill adjusted in sacrifice ratio. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next. Example 2. I want to continue. Let us finish the goodwill right now. On admission is error. Example 2. X and Y. Look at the beauty. X and Y. 7:2. No doubt CAP students, they may be knowing it, but some of my new friends may not be knowing it. So 7:2, comma, new ratio equal. equal. Therefore, sacrifice ratio, beauty, and all this, there is a question in CA exam. Earlier it was not there. Now they have started asking. Sacrifice ratio, A, 7 by 9 minus 3 by 9. 1 by 3 and 3 by 9. All of you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Otherwise you have to call the math teacher. Or we'll call Pythagoras. 7 by 9 minus 3 by 9 is equal to 4 by 9. B, interesting. B, 2 by 9 minus 3 by 9. Maths you should not play. What mathematical number comes, same number you should write. That's it. 2 by 9 minus 3 by 9. Heli, how much you get?
Minus 1 by 9.
Minus 1 by 9.
Minus 1 by 9.
Very good, Sharanya. Within the bracket, whenever writing now, you can write within the bracket 1 by 9. Negative. So, the next line, therefore, sacrifice ratio of A and B is equal to 4 is to within the bracket 1. That is the reason why I use the word normally. 4 is to within the bracket 1. Next line, it means A's sacrifice, A apostrophe S. Don't hear wrongly and write anything. A's sacrifice is equal to middle of the page, 4 by 9. All of you understanding?
Yes, sir.
4 by 9. Underline 4 by 9. Below that, gained by one man's sacrifice is another one's gain. Gained by 2 big arrow marks. Left side. New partner C. Kitna chetna? Kitna chetna?
By 9.
3 by 9. New partner C. 3 by 9. Right side. An old partner B also gained. An old partner B is equal to 1 by 9. So, my dear friends, it is not necessary that every time we should have a sacrifice. There can be a classic example, I'll tell you. See, I am doing the business for last 40 years, assuming I'm now 60 years. And Prajwal is joined as my partner. So, we are doing it. He's a new partner, learning. So, we make it 7:2. After 10 years, I'll become Buddha, further Buddha, 70 years. And Prajwal becomes more active, energetic, and experienced one. If he says, sir, what, sir? So even after 10 years of experience, you're giving me only 2 by 9. So he may gain, I may lose. So existing partners only, they can interchange. So anything can happen under partnership as long as it is morally, legally correct. So I think you're written. The ratio is what? 4 is to within the bracket 1. All of your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next line. If total goodwill of the firm is 90 lakh, if total goodwill of the firm is 90 lakh, comma, C is unable to bring in goodwill. C is unable to bring his share of goodwill. C is unable to bring his share of goodwill. Then the entry is, tell me, C's capital account debit. New partner is always debited. Whoever is gaining, debit karo usko. C's capital account debit. Did I say the goodwill value? 90 lakh? Did I say 90 lakh?
Yes, sir.
Which is the bracket? 90 lakh into 3 by 9. 30 lakh. One more debit. Kaun?
B's capital account.
Very good. Excellent. B's capital account debit. By doing again and again and again and again, you'll become the master. When I did it for the first time in the regular class, you are not comfortable. Now I think reasonably comfortable. Do it again, you'll become the master. The next batch CA Foundation, you can only teach. But students should come, no? So B's capital account debit. Bolo. 90
10
lakh
lakh.
into
10 lakh.
1 by 9, 10 lakh. 2, A's capital.
Yes.
90 lakh into 4 by 9. I think this is the best connection you can have. 90 lakh into 4 by 9 is equal to 40 lakh.
40 lakh.
Make a box. So if you see there, new partner will give only his share. That's it. Existing partner, A has lost 4, should get 40 lakh. So 10 lakh he has to recover from Mr. B. Debit means ana hai. So you have to receive it. All of you are comfortable understanding?
Yes, sir.
So that means admissionally we have sacrifice ratio. Sometimes there can be gain ratio also. Next, point number 2. Till now, whatever discussed is what? Sacrifice ratio. Point number 2, gain ratio, which is normally used. Normally, that means there's some exception. Normally used in case of
Retirement.
Retirement burden.
retirement bar death. Retirement bar death. Next line, gain ratio is equal to. So please understand, myself, Prajwal and Vikas were partners. So sharing equally. One dosa we are eating 1/3. If Vikas retires, then we start eating more, half. That means our new ratio is more than the old ratio. Use the common sense. No necessary to by heart. Gain ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. I'm connecting goodwill treatment directly. Goodwill treatment, all of you connect. Okay. Example, goodwill of the firm. 90 lakh. XYZ equal partners. Mr. Z retires. New ratio 7:2. Look at the beauty. New ratio 7:2. For next line, therefore gain ratio is equal to bolo. Gain ratio 1/1. A. Earlier it was 3/9 minus. No, sorry. Now it's 7/9. I'm sorry. 7/9 minus 3/9. Sorry, galti se mistake ho gaya. Marlene Asha, very good ma. 7/9 minus 3/9 is equal to how much?
4/9.
4/9.
4/9. You don't use calculators. God has given now. Let us use. Next, Mr. Y. 2/9 minus
3/9.
3/9 is equal
Bracket
to
1/9.
bracket 1/9. I think all of you understood. Therefore, gain ratio is 4:.
Bracket 1.
Which is the bracket 1. 4:1 or 4:. Bracket 1. On your demand only, I shifted the classes to morning. So be in the class, enjoy the class. Be calm, you can be calm. Later on, you can cover up. Next line. Entry for goodwill on retirement by death. Only one entry. Don't learn anything else. Entry for goodwill upon retirement by death. So use the common sense. The partner going out is still giving us something. That's why it should be credited. And debit, the partners who are gaining it. Who is the partner who is gaining?
X capital.
X capital account debit. 90 lakh into 4/9 ansute.
Yes, sir.
4/9. Leave one line. Always leave one line. 2 Z's capital. What is he forgetting? 90 lakh into
3/9.
3/9. 90 lakh into 3/9. 30 lakh. So here one person called Y, instead of giving, he is also sacrificing. If he is sacrificing, usko bhi dena padega. 2 Y's capital, 90 lakh into 1/9, 10 lakh. Box dalo. These are all special cases. Underline. Next line. From the above, it is clear that. You can say clinical clear, crystal clear, all clear, whatever you want to say, you can say. From the above, it's clear that. a partner sacrificing, a partner giving away. Sacrificing is the word for giving away. Partner sacrificing or giving away must be credited. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Must be credited, comma, the partner bar yes, partner or the partners gaining must be debited, because they are going to gain something without any logic. Gaining must be debited, comma, irrespective of admission or retirement. Look at my language. Because we saw in admission gain, in retirement we saw sacrifice. Irrespective of what?
Admission of
Retirement, admission or retirement. Make a box for this sentence. Make the box. My dear friends, you don't have to learn anything as far as a sacrifice gain is concerned. So if someone is sacrificing, वो दे रहा है, उसको दे दो, great. Someone is gaining, he is gaining something, debit करो. Make a box. Make a box. Therefore, the only entry for goodwill, only entry, this is my ultimate entry, only entry for goodwill for admission bar retirement. Admission bar retirement. Below that, right? Debit the partner. Debit the partner. This is the bracket who is gaining. When a new partner is getting inside the firm, he is gaining something. Debit the partner who is gaining. Leave one line. 2. Credit the partner who is sacrificing. Did you enjoy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Credit the partner who is sacrificing. This is the only entry. Make a box for this. Whether the admission, retirement, you don't have to learn anything separately. Whoever is actually gaining, उसको debit करो. Whoever is sacrificing, उसको credit करो. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Make a box. Make a box. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು below that, only in case of admission, if new partner gets cash for goodwill, instead of debiting his account, what will you do?
Cash account.
debit.
Debit cash or bank. Excellent. Debit cash or bank. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. Make a box. Make a box. Below that, goodwill is always accounted. Goodwill is always accounted by considering incoming bar outgoing. Incoming and the new partner. Outgoing and either outgoing like this or outgoing like this. Upgoing. Barabar?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Incoming goodwill is always accounted by considering incoming bar outgoing partner share. Partner share and adjusted in sacrifice bar gain ratio. Adjusted in sacrifice bar gain ratio. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Adjusted in sacrifice bar gain ratio. So we covered ratios as well as goodwill now. I hope you understood that. We have covered. So these are the only entries. Anytime there is a goodwill, do this. Make important mark and learn 1, 2, 3 times. You write and learn. So there can be negative ratio. There can be what you call goodwill adjustment. Everything connected to this. No other entries. Okay. One special point you write. As per ES 10, read with the ES 26. What is ES 10?
Property, plant and
Property, plant and equipment.
Excellent. Excellent. ES 26.
provision contingent.
चेतना आप 6 को उल्टा पढ़ा. 6 9 नहीं हुआ. 29 is provision. 26 is what?
Intangible.
Intangible assets. Intangible assets.
Tangible assets.
Correct. Right. ES 10 read with the ES 26, comma. Goodwill should be recorded goodwill should be recorded in the balance sheet. So recognized in the balance sheet only when.
Cash.
Very good. Very good. Only when consideration in money or money's worth is paid. That just remember the sentence. Intermediate mein padenge hum. Consideration in money or money's worth is paid. Make a box. Full stop and continue. In partnership, comma, therefore, comma, in partnership, comma, therefore, comma. You know, in English, if there are two commas in between, you can miss that and you can still make a perfect English statement. In partnership, comma, therefore, comma, no goodwill should appear in the balance sheet. Because you're not paying for it. No goodwill should appear in the balance sheet. That is the reason we are debiting the partner, creating the partner Supra. One general note you write. This is purely exam oriented, Chetan. You know?
Exam oriented.
Yeah, general note. While preparing ledger accounts, be careful with the contra ledger posting. Example, previous entry bolo. I think X capital.
X capital to Y's capital to Z's capital.
Very good, Kiran. Excellent. I can visualize all the batch students. December 19 batch, April batch, July batch, all are there. May exam didn't happen, no? Good, great. So, what did Baba? X capital account debit 40 lakh. To Y's capital, to Z's capital you wrote 30 lakh. To Y's capital 10 lakh. Here 2 RMRs. Like in the board you can see there are 3 RMRs. Now you put 2 RMRs. Left side. On the debit side of X capital, see, all of us know this, but we will miss it by mistake. Urgent madakogi. On the debit side of X capital, write 30 lakh plus 10 lakh. So visualize X capital, 2 Y's capital, 2 Z's capital, whatever. 30 lakh plus 10 lakh. Samajh mein aa raha hai?
Yes, sir.
Right side. On the credit side, one by one, Z's capital 30 lakh, Y's capital 10 lakh. So on the credit side of his account, 30 lakh and 10 lakh. And write the opposite account, X capital account 2Y andre, Y by X. That much all of you know that. Make important mark because it is not accounting knowledge. It is the accounting ledger posting mistake which can happen, which I visualized. I hope you understood. All of you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So read that point, whatever it is. Net goodwill, Padma, heroine.
Net goodwill of the new or retiring partner's share will always be in sacrifice or gaining ratio respectively.
That's it. Nothing other than that. Okay, it's always going to be in this ratio. Nothing is mentioned unless mentioned otherwise. Profit sharing ratio is always equal. Samajh mein aa gaya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before we go to the steps, I have revised this material in such a way that actually everything in a systematic available here. Now let us understand the concept of revaluation. Revaluation is also called
Profit and loss adjustment account.
Profit and loss adjustment account. So myself and Rajwal, we are doing a business in MG Road, Mahatma Gandhi Road, where Mahatma Gandhi principles are strictly not followed. Strictly not followed. Mahatma Gandhi says, where Khadi? People are saying, why? Continue. So when it comes to the business, we are doing the business for last 25 years. So the building which we purchased at 100 lakh, today it's worth rupees 500 lakh. Now Chetna says, sir, I will also join as a partner. I said, okay. Now for the last 20 years, we held that building. We were responsible for an increase in the value of an asset, which will belong only to us. That's why I always say, no one can make profit without being in
Existence.
No one can make. This is a fundamental principle. You cannot forget. So this is a fundamental principle of admission, retirement, and death. So whether you're talking about revaluation step, reserve step, whatever step, no one can make profit without being in existence. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. No one can make profit without being in existence. Am I visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cold, please let me protect myself. So what the accounting principle says is till the date of admission, till the date of retirement, till the date of death, whatever the profit has been there, whether the revaluation profit or general reserve or P&L, it should belong only to the existing partners. This is the principle behind all the steps which I'm going to discuss subsequently. Next point. Right on. No one can make profit without being in existence. Shetty sir statement. William Shakespeare Allah. Chandrasekhar Dabari. No one can make profit without being in existence. No one can make profit without being in existence. No one can make profit without being in existence. Make a box. This principle is exhaustively used. This principle is exhaustively used in partnership accounts. In partnership accounts. In partnership accounts. Example 1. Example 1. A and B partners for last 20 years. Building purchased at inception at 100 lakh. Building purchased at 100 lakh. At inception the beginning. Inception 100 lakh is worth rupees 900 lakh now. Dash, right? 800 lakh belongs to A and B only. A and B only. Want you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Example 2. Goodwill of the firm XYZ. I'm not elaborating, presuming you're understanding. We are in revision class. Goodwill of the firm XYZ, 90 lakh, belongs to all the three. All the three, comma, if Z retires, distribute or give his share of 30 lakh. Distribute or give his share of 30 lakh. Next, number 3. Life policy. I'm trying to take one by one step. Life policy, understand carefully, life policy taken up by the firm XYZ, you can say XYZ and company, belongs to Batra, Amrita Bhatt. Belongs to whom?
Firm income.
Belongs to all the three partners. Firm all the three. You're right. All the three partners. Hence, distribute upon retirement by death. Next line. It means all the steps in admission, retirement, and death. All the steps in admission, retirement, and death prove that profit of any nature, revaluation profit irbodu, general reserve irbodu, life policy irbodu, profit of any nature till such date on the admission, retirement, or death should be given to the existing partners only. Are you understanding the logic why we are having that 5 steps, which I'm going to discuss a little later? I'm discussing like this, thinking that you already have some idea about the revaluation step. Are you having an idea about revaluation step?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Full stop and continue. If you want, you are not understood. That's why revaluation step, comma, goodwill step, etc. Now, before we get into the steps, we have an important concept called revaluation and memorandum revaluation. So, upon admission, retirement, death, all kade same. All places absolutely same. Don't learn it as a separate topic like in PUC. Retirement, go, admission, everywhere, revaluation is revaluation. So, open a revaluation account, which is nothing but a P&L account. Any increase in the asset or any profit, right on the credit side, any decrease or any loss, you write on the debit side. So, the format of the revaluation account, if you can see, by increase in asset, only one item you remember. Increase in asset, oh, asset value jada ho gaya, oh, I am making go to profit. Increase in asset is an income, then decrease in asset is a loss. So asset and liability are opposite item. Either if you write increase, here you should write increase in liability. So opposite item is decrease in liability. And special item, building valuation, etc. will not be done by any era person. It has to be done by a valuer, expert, engineer. For him, you have to pay the money. That's why you should not write revaluation expense. You should write two bank account, like consignment account, what we learned. Balance amount is the profit to be distributed to the existing partners. I'm using a very generic word. In the case of admission, old partner. In the case of retirement, all the partners. That's a better word is existing partners. So I repeat, am I fast?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So revaluation account,
No, sir.
all incomes on the credit side, all liabilities on the all expense on the debit side. How to remember if you forget also? Simple one thing you buy at revaluation account by increase in asset. So asset increase hai to decrease should come on the left side. Asset and liability are opposite item. Increase in asset comes this side. Increase in liability comes on the debit side. Samajh mein aa gaya? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now the next
Yes,
very
sir.
crucial and important point is memorandum revaluation account. This also has been asked good number of times. What is the meaning of memorandum? Whenever they use the word memorandum, it is slightly different from normal accounting treatment. So the hatke, what we normally don't follow, and if you try to follow that, that's called memorandum revaluation. So now let's say building value originally is 100 lakh. Today its worth is 500 lakh. Now just because the partner comes in, building suddenly will increase to 500 lakh, doesn't look good. So what they say, we want to account, but we don't want to account. Beauty, I repeat. Like Southern Circle, we say. That area is called Southern Circle, but udhar circle nahi hai. You only should go and gumana hai. So Malleshwaram Circle, Malleshwaram hai, circle nahi hai. Same way here also. Account, but don't account. What does it mean? You have to account for the revaluation profit, but asset value should not be changing. So enna pandrathu, prepare the same revaluation account first. Before that, prefix the word memorandum revaluation. Whatever you have done here, exact ulta karo. But the point to be noted is, the revaluation account, if you got a profit, let us say X and Y are the partners, distribute to X and Y. When you do the reverse, either profit aa gaya to memorandum revaluation mein kya aana chahiye? Loss aana chahiye. That loss has to distribute to all the partners. So old partners credit, new partners debit. Old ratio minus new ratio. You have adjusted the asset values also in a sacrifice ratio. Old ratio credit ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ and new ratio debit ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ new ratio debit ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So when you adjust this old ratio and old ratio credit and new ratio debit, that means you are going to adjust the same. One second, I'll just change the position. You're able to see me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No difference, there's a difference, I think. Am I right? Yeah, there is some lighting impact. Okay. Next, shall we continue?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now, all of you write in the notes book. Right? Balance sheet extract, simple conceptual problem. Balance sheet extract. Extract means part information. You do like this. Balance sheet extract of XYZ and company. XY and company. XY and company. On the right hand side, asset side. Asset side, you write building 100 lakh. 100 lakh. Leave 2 lines. On the left hand side, you write creditors 40 lakh. Next line. Building is revalued completely below that. Building is revalued at building is revalued at 200 lakh. 200 lakh. Building is revalued at 200 lakh. Building is revalued at what? 200 lakh. Below that, additional creditors liability 10 lakh. 10 lakh. Z is admitted. Ratio equal. I am using a short language, not like a regular class because it is a revision class. But revision is also happening like a exhaustive class only. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Start. You write one sentence. You write one sentence before we continue. Account for revaluation. Account for revaluation. But continue assets and liabilities with the original figures. Assets and liabilities with the original figures. Original figures. That's okay. Original figures. So greening gully. In that case, what should you do? Memorandum, original figure. We don't want to change. Goodwill revaluation will be adjusted, but asset value should not be changed. Use type topper bari memorandum revaluation account. Memorandum revaluation account. Can you see something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now building value gone up. Which side you should write?
Credit side.
Credit side.
Credit side. By building, excellent. Keep responding. Regular class tara offline online difference ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. By building account kitna? 100 lakh.
100 lakh.
Next, 2 creditors kitna?
10 lakh.
10 lakh. Now green ink में लिखो, green ink में 2 profit. Who are the partners? Which is the bracket? Old partners. X and Y. 45. Outer column normal 90. कितना आता है? 90 आता है?
Yes, sir.
This is not mathematical problem in your conceptual problem. So you should have got like this, something like this. You're able to see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
By building, how much?
100 lakh.
100 lakh. 2 creditors,
10 lakh.
10 lakh. To profit,
90 lakh. X 45, Y 45.
545.
Only in a green ink only you can write old ratio. What we are credited is the old ratio. Now you have to continue this. Drag it down like a trading P&L account. उल्टा करो. क्या उल्टा करना है? By building will become, you can write in a black ink. You can use the blue earlier. 2 building, kitna?
100.
100
By creditors, kitna?
10 lakh.
10 lakh.
10 lakh. So exactly opposite rate, opposite liquor. Then red ink you write. On the debit side, total is more. So that's how you get by loss. Loss, which is the bracket all X, Y, and Z. 30, 30, 30. Question has been asked about memorandum in the examination. Yeah, 30, 30, 30. So outer column 90. All of you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
your presentation should be like this. So the entire account should be looking like this. So now, right. So sorry, below that loss, no, that red color, below that red, new ratio. Underline and write. Point number 1. Point number 1. Net credit to old partners is equal to old minus new. What is old minus new called?
Sacrifice ratio.
Sacrifice ratio.
As simple as that. Old minus new is equal to sacrifice ratio. You have credited them with the old ratio, debited with the new ratio. Old minus new is called a sacrifice ratio. Number 2. Point number 2. No change in values of assets and liabilities. एक बार आपने बिल्डिंग डेबिट किया, एक बार क्रेडिट किया, कैंसल. No change in asset bar liability value. 3rd point. New partner is debited for his share. Anybody? Anybody can answer. For his share.
Profit.
For his share in hidden revaluation profit. There is a revaluation profit hidden hai. Use the brain.
Yes, sir.
Use the brain. You are a CA foundation student. You are not doing PUC BCom. Hidden revaluation profit. Hidden revaluation profit. Next line. So now all of you do one thing. Take a pencil just for understanding purpose. Take a pencil. By building, light agi. By building, 2 building. Light agi cancel ಮಾಡಿ. Then 2 creditors cancel ಮಾಡಿ. That means building, whatever increase and decrease adjusted, credit adjusted. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next line, look at the beauty. I am enjoying teaching. I hope you are also enjoying learning. ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. Even if you are not enjoying, you start enjoying. Fake it before make it ಅಂತ. You know? Fake it before make it. Ayo, I am not enjoying, sir. I am feeling drowsy, sir. I am feeling sleepy. You should say, yes, I am energetic. Keep doing it over a period of time. Then you are that fake it. No, that itself will become an attitude. Wear a smile on your face. Then section 52 you'll stop. Otherwise, you'll go to section 53. You know, discount, company accounts, issue of shares at a discount. Gotta?
Yes, sir.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಚಮಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಯು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. in income tax on subject is my favorite subject in intermediate. So how to remember the sections? Earlier I used to go by bus. Lot of travel in and around Bangalore. Bus number irutte 96 12 15. Bus number ನೋಡಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಹೇಳೋದು section 15 charging section of salary, section 22 charging section of what you call house property. Moment you see that, so you will be able to connect, eat, sleep, drink, atara. If you do that, you will become the master. Yeah, move on. Enamadu? Next point, the ultimate effect of the above is Z's capital account debit 30, Z's capital account debit 30 to X capital, which is the bracket 45 minus 30. Look at your ledger accounts. 45 credit agide, 30 debit agide. Kaanista idea?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. To X capital account 15, 15. To Y's capital account 15. Make a box. Revaluation profit is accounted without affecting assets and liabilities. This entry looks like without affecting assets and liabilities. This entry looks like what? Anybody?
Goodwill entry.
Goodwill.
Aste, as simple as that. This is what I'm trying to conclude. Below that, right? It is nothing but entry for goodwill on admission. Please connect it. You know, buy out ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ, waste of time. Now at least you realize ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. It is nothing but goodwill entry on admission. Why it is same, you tell me? ಬರೀರಿ ಕೆಳಗೆ, right? You write revaluation profit is similar to goodwill also being a profit. Super profit earning capacity of the business, we say. Revaluation profit is similar to goodwill also being profit. All of you understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
See, what I'm trying to say is you will learn so many entries without knowing which ratio hold. Use common sense. Goodwill is also one kind of profit. Revaluation profit is also profit. At the end of the day, if they don't want you to open the asset account or affect the asset account, just pass the entry like this. Now, many people have a question. Sir, why Z is debited? There's a hidden profit. Building actual worth is today 200 lakh, but you're showing in the balance sheet only at 100 lakh. So you're hidden that profit. Tomorrow, next day, if the building is sold, you'll be selling at 200 lakh. Don't you think Z will also be eligible for the profit?
Yes, sir.
That's the reason why we have debited him. Next line, next point. For the next line, Z's capital is debited since he is automatically made eligible. Automatically made eligible for 1/3 share in hidden profit. 1/3 share in hidden profit of 90 lakh. So the hidden profit of 90 lakh is eligible for that. Be in the class, be regular, be systematic. I hope all of you understood the concept.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, I'm going little extra level of thinker. With foundation level, you can just tell the format. But at CAPS, we don't go for format accounting. We want to go by the concept. That's the reason why we are highly successful. So please go by conceptual knowledge. Odama, memorandum revelation.
Memorandum revaluation account when the original balance sheet figures of the asset and liability continue the above revaluation account and reverse all the items. Revaluation profit is distributed to old partners in the old profit sharing ratio, whereas memorandum revaluation loss is debited to all partners, including new partner in the new profit sharing ratio.
My dear friend, revaluation में profit आ गया तो memorandum में loss आना चाहिए. Revaluation में loss आ गया तो memorandum में next step में what आना चाहिए? Profit आना चाहिए. समझ में आ गया? All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. So this step I'll already dictated. Now let us move on to the accounting concepts. Admission of a partner. There are 5-step approach. Okay. So all the 5 steps are whatever we discussed now. Whatever profit till the date of admission should belong to
Existing partner.
excellent. I love that word. Existing partners. Read ma. Straight away. Straight. All these are now simple now.
Admission of a partner. Steps. Revaluation of asset and liability. Supra.
Supra means as shown above. As shown above. Whatever we have done up, same thing you write the format. Next.
Distribution of undistributed profit. Reserve account or P&L account. Debit to existing partners account in the old ratio.
So
Capital-
whatever the reserves on the date of the debt admission belongs to old partners. Credit karo. All liabilities accounts shows which balance? First class of account.
Credit balance.
Credit balance. Cancel करने के लिए debit करो. To whom does it belong? To existing partners. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. Next.
Capital contributed by a new partner. Cash account bar bank account bar other asset account debit to liabilities account if any to new partners capital account.
First PUC, first journal entry for a commerce student, not for a science student. Science student should have learned litmus paper. I don't know. When you contribute capital, what is the entry? Cash account to capital. Normal entry is cash to capital. Along with the cash, he gives building, machinery, whatever, all asset account debit karo, Prajwal. And assuming along with the building, there's a building loan of 20 lakh, then credit karo, then the new partner's capital account has to be created. Are you there? One point again. Right, all of you, right? Special points is Allah. Mr. Z contributes building 100 lakh, comma, building loan 20 lakh. Building is to 100 lakh and building loan 20 lakh. Entry, next line, entry per day. Building account debit 100 lakh. Building account debit 100 lakh. To building loan account 20 lakh. To Z's capital
80 lakh.
80 lakh. Statue. Listen to the question carefully. In the regular class also I discussed this. In this case, all of you must chat. You chat, I look into it, no problem. There are some control errors here. That's okay. 20 lakh rupees building loan is ultimately suffered by the firm or partners. All of you must chat, who is in Zoom or whatever. So, 20 lakh rupees that building loan is ultimately suffered by the partner or the firm. All of you chat quickly. Only 20 people have chatted. What about others? Okay. Brilliant. 20 lakh is ultimately suffered by whom? Anta question. I think all of you have given a same answer. Excellent. ಏನು answer? Firm for ಯಾರೊಬ್ರು partner ಅಂತ ಬರೆದವರೆ ಯಾರದು partner ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದು? Nadia says partner, then Vikas says partner, then everybody else has written firm. Very good. Very good. Okay. So what about others, sir? Others continue to be what? Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Except two students, all are wrong. Thank you very much. Except Nadia and one more, who that Vikas alva? Partner and third, all are wrong. This is the reason why I have taken this example. And trust me, this is why revision is required. April batch students, I discussed this point in your class with the example. So how fast we have forgotten. Many people say, I know everything anta heltiralva. Adikke ondu ide reality check antivi. I know everything. 99% students are wrong because you are not able to apply your mind. Look at me. Look at me. Let me give another example. Building value 100 lakh. Building loan 100 lakh. Building value is to
100 lakh.
Building loan is to
100 lakh.
What is the entry?
Building account debit, liability account debit to partner.
Amount है विकास amount बोल रहे. Building account debit
100 lakh.
तो building loan account कितना?
100 lakh.
Building partners capital account टेंगा 0. Two partners capital account कितना आता है?
0.
That means where is so you are given the right answer. My friends who have given the wrong answers. Okay. Where is the part, what you call the partner's capital there? So I will use a very categorical word. Firm will be paying the loan. I never discussed that point. I said ultimately who is suffering? Partner only. Now look at this. Look at this. If partner contributes Prajwal, building only 100 lakh. In Prajwal, building, entry building account to capital 100 lakh. If he contributes building with a building loan of 20 lakh, don't you think his capital is coming down by 20 lakh?
Yes, sir.
So then who is ultimately suffering it?
Partner.
Partner.
Something like I have to pay 200 rupees to, let us say, Anvita. Now I directly pay, or I paid through Prajwal. So Prajwal is staying next to our house. Ultimately, whether I paid through Prajwal or paid what you call directly, amount has been paid by Shetty sir only. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Is it paid by Shetty sir or is it paid by? So I send it through Prajwal. Whether Prajwal is suffering anything? Hello.
No, sir.
You're not using the brain. You're not using the brain. My dear friends, I pay directly the building loan or I paid through the partnership firm. Both are same. I'm connecting. Loan I was supposed to pay to Anvita 100 lakh. Directly I pay. That means partner I paid. I paid through partnership firm. Ultimately, partnership firm I have to pay. If not today, tomorrow I have to pay that money or they will adjust in my capital. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, enjoyed at least. Enjoyed at least.
Yes, sir.
So very again. So building, whatever you write. One more example. Example 2. Improve the knowledge, and don't forget once you learn. Yeah. Number 2. Building alone contributed rupees 100 lakh. Building alone contributed 100 lakh. Entry is building account to capital 100 lakh. Example 3. Hypothetical. Building 100 lakh. Building loan. He is a very good person. He has got a very good name in the market. So you want to take him as a partner. Listening?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Take him as a partner. But he has got a building and building loan. So what entry? Building account 100, building loan. Building account debit 100 lakh. Building loan account 2 building loan. How much?
100 lakh. 100 lakh.
100 lakh. To capital
Nil.
0. To capital 0. I hope you are understanding.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. One second. New share. 2 minutes. Wait. What about this? Yeah. So all of you write down. In the above 3 examples, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Above 3 examples.
Sir.
In the above 3 examples, 3 RMRs. Example 1, partner's capital 80 lakh. Example 2, partner's capital, bolo,
100 lakh.
100 lakh.
100 lakh. In example 3, partner's capital, nil.
Nil.
Below that you write. It ultimately means It ultimately means the loan is borne by partner. Loan is borne by partner. It is paid by him. Look at the language. It is paid by him through
Firm.
firm. Ultimately, who is suffering?
Partner.
Which is the bracket? Once more, you write. Ultimately suffered by partner only. His loan, why the hell firm will take care? His loan, why the hell firm will take? All of you understood the concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mark, making mark. So for those who are not understood, I repeat, capital contribution, because I want exhaustive knowledge. Okay. So capital contribution, whenever there is a contribution by the partner through an asset and liability for amount is also borne by him. It is proved there. What are the example? Building account, building loan, capital, nothing is there. That means the partner is suffering. So is it boring?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let us have a little fun. Yeah. You're able to see something on the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just for time pass. One good video. No? Little lot. Video card. Not able to see alva.
DAN GER OUS Dungers.
वाह 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 कलम वाली बाई वाह देखा देखा उजड़े जमान हमारे देश का भविष्य
PHYSIOLGY प्याजू लोगे
Able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
TURE Nature FUTURE Future Nature
Yeah. So I hope all of you enjoyed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are back. Just to ensure that you have some interest. I mean, so, what do you call it? With due respect to the English teachers, but you would have enjoyed the English accent, pronunciation, spellings. Okay. Let us move on. What is the first step? All of you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Revaluation of assets and liabilities. Second step is what? Distribution of undistributed profit. Third step is what? Capital contribution. Fourth step is goodwill. We already discussed this on the top. For new partner share, sacrifice ratio only, bank account debit or new partner's capital account debit to old partner's capital account. When
Goodwill is
when
bought
you
in
get
cash.
the money to
And
the
goodwill is bought in cash.
not able to get the money, debit is capital. The last one is adjustment of capital. So the partners may decide to change their capital structure based on the new partner's capital. Whatever they give, accordingly do it. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Steps under admission. Steps under admission. So it happened so fast because we already discussed before introduction only. Everything are connected to one sentence. No one can make profit without being in existence. So this much only admission. So simple. So revaluation step, like the way we have done top, you do it. Distribution undistributed profit entry. Capital contribution entry we learned. Treatment of goodwill I have already dictated in the notes. Follow that. Then last one if required. Then there was small deviation. How do you compute goodwill? So there are only two methods if you ask me. Profit method, P&L based. Balance sheet based is capitalization. The first three are absolutely same. Profit into number of years of purchase. Fourth case only there is no number of years of purchase because it is a balance sheet based. Balance sheet based. Worried all of you? Same thing in a short form. Goodwill. Dash, right? Super profit earning capacity of the business. It is an intangible asset. It is an intangible asset. Methods of full stop. Methods of valuation. Methods of valuation. Two RMRs. Left side, P&L based. See the simplicity of accounts. P&L based. Right? Below that, right? Profits into number of years of purchase. Profits into number of years of purchase. Complete right side. Balance sheet based. Balance sheet based. Below the red ink. No number of years of purchase. No number of years of purchase. Below the right side only. Below the right side only. Different ink. You can see the board and right. Capitalization method. Capitalization method. Goodwill is equal to. You can use the word value of the business or they use the word capitalized value of the business. Value of the business or capitalized value of the business minus closing capital employed. Minus closing capital employed. So below that only, value of the business is equal to, keep writing. CA course is made easy by writing. Your other faculty, Sujindra MS, I have told you earlier also. You are always having a habit of writing more and more. All India 30th rank holder in CA final. It is because of his writing habits. He is smart. Value of the business is equal to profit divided by NRR. Next. Capital employed is equal to owner's money. Who is the owner? Who are the owners here in partnership?
Partners.
Owner's money invested in the business. Owner's money invested in the business. So there only make a simple balance sheet. Balance sheet, all of you know this. So left side, all of you write in green ink. Capital accounts, Next, green ink again. Current accounts. Next, reserves bar P&L. Credit side. Like this. You're able to see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then on the asset side, red ink shuru ಮಾಡಿ red ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ PP ಅಥವಾ fixed asset, you can use the word fixed asset generally, no problem. Then investments, then current assets, fixed asset, investment, current asset. Leave one line, two line. In a green ink you write P&L debit balance. P&L debit balance. दिखाई दे रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
On the liability side, red ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ, liability red ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ, leave two lines and write loans and creditors. Important concept of life. Loans and creditors. Now what you should do is you have to make an amoeba. All red items you connect with the red. All green item connect with the green. Like this. All of you see.
Yes, sir.
Red with the red. All assets and external liabilities. This is. Learn this is a beautiful way of learning capital employed. Don't by heart. The formula is by heart madbedi. Don't waste your time. So then on the liability side, maybe you can use the blue ink now. The blue or black, whichever is writing properly. A, B, C, D. Like this you write. That capital, current account, etc. A. That green. Below that B. Below that total is equal to A plus B. Kanisaya Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರೆಡ್ ಇಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ assets ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ C. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರಿತಾ ಇರಿ because every mark matters. 39 to 40, 99 to 100, second rank to first rank. Right side ಅಲ್ಲಿ C and D. Make an amoeba. Amoeba, you're expert, no? Yeah. India map and amoeba both almost look similar for you, but don't do that. Now we'll acquire China also. They are acting too smart. Yeah. So next line. So A plus B is equal to C plus D, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So no mathematics, high-fi, Pythagoras maths. So therefore, capital employed is equal to Chapra. Vani. Chapama. Capital employed is equal to A minus D. A for apple, D for dodda apple. A minus D. Or equal to C minus B. C for chota apple, B for bada apple. Apple to chodenge nahi hum. Yeah. A minus D is equal to C minus B. समझ में आ गया क्या?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, one more red ink color, one more sentence. Consider market values if given. Market values if given. Now same thing. Continue. One more balance sheet. Same way you have to write a balance sheet. Quick kagi. You write X capital 200, Y's capital 100, general reserve 300, leave two lines, creditors 100. What is the total on the liability side?
700.
700.
Come to the right side. PP or fixed asset. PP 400. Next, current assets 250. Leave 2 lines and write P&L debit balance 50. Next line, total 700. Next line, PP current cost, the market value 800. What is the book value?
400.
Okay. So can you make it 900? Confusion better. 400 will have PP market value or the current cost 900. Full stop and continue. The entry for the same, generally PP has to be brought to the today's value. Entry for the same, PP account debit 500 to revaluation reserve or the revaluation surplus. PP account debit 500 to revaluation surplus 500 or the reserves 500. 400 has become 900. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now below that, therefore capital employed is equal to, see the table supra. C, what is C? Assets. C or assets 1 by 1. PP kitna? 900. Current assets how much? Same figure.
250.
250. 900 plus 250. 1150. Less creditors. Chippo.
100.
100. So difference?
1050.
1050. 1050. P, capital employed is equal to P. Or next, come from ulta angle. All of you are understanding alwa? Ega nan assets minus liabilities hode. Ega capital kitna hai? X
200.
Y
100.
Reserves
300.
Then greening calibri plus revaluation reserve. That is one reserve you have to do double entry. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
500. Total karo.
1,000.
1100.
1100.
Sir, P&L debit side 50, sir. Minus
Paira, 1100. Aita? Less ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? Less P&L debit balance. P&L debit balance ಎಷ್ಟು? 50. Difference?
1050.
1050. Capital employed Q. Whether you go from asset angle or liability angle, it has to be same. The important point is important table. Be careful. Therefore, capital employed is equal to P is equal to Q is equal to 1050. Example you can do only from one angle, but double entry miss ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. Asset value increase ಆದರೆ reserves ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Am I fast?
No, sir.
No.
All of you are comfortable understanding?
Yes, sir.
All of you are enjoying?
Yes, sir.
I'm not cracking a lot of jokes because of the revision class. We have to complete it in a reasonable time. So regular class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ jokes ಎಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ limited jokes enough. So anyway, just for keeping you alert and active, a small joke. Vikas was walking down the street. So he saw one gorgeously beautiful girl. He went and told her, "Janeman, ye mera dil mein aaja." Janeman, क्या बोला रे? विकास बोलो.
Janeman,
ये मेरा दिल में आजा.
ये मेरे दिल में आजा.
Dil mein aaja. That girl ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ arrogant, so it's attitude. So she said, obviously unknown girl also. She's also not wrong. She says, chappal nikalo kya? What did Vikas say? Janeman, ye mera dil mein aaja. That girl says, chappal nikalo kya? So immediately Vikas criticizes to and says, Janeman, ye mera dil hai, koi mandir nahi, aisa hi aajad. You know? ಕೆಂಪು ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡು ಅಂತ. ಯಾ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತೇನೋ?
Yes, sir.
ಹೇಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ ಯಾರಿಗೂ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನದು?
P&L based.
So this one, as I said, all of you understood? All of you understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now come to the left side, P&L based. What do you write? Profit into number of years of purchase. A profit ಕೆಳಗೆ arrow mark ಹಾಕಿ. Profit can be 3 arrow marks. Average profit, which is the bracket SAP or VAP. Simple average or weighted average. Second arrow mark, super profit. That is over and above the normal profit. The last one, annuity method. By considering
Discounting factor.
Time value.
time value or discounting factor. Very good. Time value or discounting factor. Be in the class, enjoy the class. Yeah. Thank you. So when you talk about the capitalization, there is no number of years of budget because balance sheet based. Everything else profit, average profit, super profit. All this I'm sure you know that how to do it. Okay, and most of the questions ಅಲ್ಲಿ goodwill valuation ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Careful ಆಗಿರಿ. ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಬಿಡೋದು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರಿ, ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್. Balance sheet extract. Liability side. Extract ಅಂದ್ರೆ part information. Abstract ಅಂದ್ರೆ complete information in a summary form. Balance sheet extract. X capital 300, Y's capital 200. General reserve 100. Leave 2 lines. Actual profit earned 150 lakh. NRR means what is the normal return expected. Textile business ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20% ಇರುತ್ತೆ, sweets ಅಲ್ಲಿ 60% ಇರುತ್ತೆ, software ಅಲ್ಲಿ 90% ಇರಬಹುದು. What is the normal expected profit? NRR 20%.
So what was the actual profit?
150 lakh. NRR 20%. Case below that, case 1. Compute goodwill at 2 years purchase of super profit. Answer. Capital employed is equal to I think it's 200 plus 300 plus 100 ಇರಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ. X capital ಎಷ್ಟು?
300.
X capital
200.
reserves
100.
300 plus 200 plus 100 is equal to 600. 600 lakh. Next line. Super profit is equal to what is the formula? Actual profit minus normal profit. Actual profit minus normal profit. Is equal to 150 lakh minus, start a bracket, 600 lakh into 20%. Your money invested in the business is 600. 600 lakh के ऊपर 20% ही शुरू. Fast ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
No, sir.
What is the amount invested in 600 on that 20%? So 150 minus, start the bracket, 600 into 20% is equal to 150 minus 120. What you got is 150. What you should have got is only 120. How much you get?
30 lakh.
30 lakh. This is called super profit. Matlab iste 600 lakh ke 20% 120 lakh ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, but you got 150 lakh, 30 lakh extra you earned, 30 lakh into number of years of purchase. Next, goodwill is equal to super profit into 2 years alva. That will be given.
Yes, sir.
Sir, 2 years.
60 lakh.
30 lakh into 2 years purchase is equal to how much?
60 lakh.
60 lakh.
60 lakh.
60. Next, case 2. What is case 2? Case 2. Compute goodwill based on capitalization approach. These are the two important methods. Compute goodwill based on capitalization approach. Always write the formula and continue. Always write the formula and continue. Goodwill is equal to value of the business minus closing capital employed. Value of the business minus closing capital employed. Write again is equal to profit divided by NRR. Profit divided by NRR that is the value of the business, close the bracket, minus capital employed. Minus capital employed. Minus capital employed. How much is the value of the business?
750.
Value of the business 150 lakh divided by 20%.
750.
Yeah, 150 lakh divided by 20%. 20% minus closing capital employed. Kitna?
600.
600. Goodwill is equal to 150 lakh. Below that, one note reading. The methods of goodwill are alternative approaches. Alternative approaches. Full stop. Answers under all the methods. Answers under all the methods need not be same. Because super profit alone bantu. Super profit, how much you got? Goodwill?
60 lakh.
Here, how much you got?
150 lakh.
So they need not be same. Don't try to think that they are all going. Because they are the approaches. Approaches. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Very important again because the part of discussion. Okay. Now I slightly change the screen. Is there any difference between the earlier approach and now? Same or different? In screen only different again. Double idea.
No, sir. No, sir.
Same alva.
No, sir.
Yeah, completely cranky. I don't know why. Because earlier I have changed the panel, but same alva.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Let us continue then. No problem. So, fine. So, all these things what we discussed till now are about what? Valuation of? Valuation. So, these methods are available here in your notes. Just glance buddy. I've given it just now. And also normally from there you read Baba.
Normally, future maintainable profit is considered. Ignore all abnormal items. Minus abnormal loss to be added and abnormal gain to be deducted. Normal profit is 20 lakh after debiting loss by fire of rupees 5 lakh. From future maintainable profit equals 20 lakh plus 5 lakh, that is 25 lakh.
Ignore all abnormal items. Arrow mark. Abnormal loss to be added. Abnormal gains to be deducted. Concept is there. Your profit and loss account, net profit 100 lakh. Sorry, net profit 20 lakh in our example. After debiting loss by fire 5 lakh. Debit in accounts means in the P&L account minus kiya aapne. Whatever your minus, just add back. 20 plus 5 will become 25 lakh. Artha aita?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So those who are not understood, I repeat. Profit and loss account alli abnormal transactions idre minus ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, remove ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, exclude ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Net profit is 20 lakh after debiting P&L 5 lakh. Debit ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? You reduce the profit or you add the profit?
Reduce the profit.
Reduce.
So that's why you have to add back. As simple as that. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No? So we till now whatever discuss the conceptual steps. Same steps I am going to discuss even in retirement. So I am going little faster now. So let us not waste time on the same thing. So admission we have reasonably understood. What about retirement or death? Read ma heroine.
Retirement or death of the partner, steps are similar to the admission subject to the following.
Absolutely same. Only after sentence you can give a pause. So absolutely same what you call steps. Subject to special point. Which are the special points? Chetna knows.
No capital contribution, instead settlement of outgoing partner's capital.
No capital contribution, comma money. Instead of that is it's because admission new partner has to get the cash. When there is a retirement or death, both are same. Correct alva? Retirement ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು, death ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ. Both the cases is going out of the firm. That's the outgoing partner. You have to settle him. Continue.
Treatment of goodwill on retirement or death, outgoing partner's share in gain ratio.
We have discussed already goodwill at the beginning. So whenever the outgoing partner is involved, you have to credit him because he is foregoing his share, sacrifice कर रहा है. Debit remaining partner अथवा continuing partner's capital account. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just one second. Yeah, notes book alone 2 points bari. Retirement by death. In retirement, the retiring partner's capital is credited to retiring partner's closing capital is credited to his loan account. Unless specifically given that settled immediately. Number 2, in case of death, compulsorily transfer to
Executor's account.
Excellent. Deceased partner's executor's account. Deceased partner's executor's account. Comma, which may be continued as it is. Within the bracket, loan account. That itself is a loan account. Executor means the person's legal years. If you continue as it is, within the bracket, loan account, or may be settled, by paying cash. Cash when I say check, being cash. All of you look at me. Sir, retirement and death, that outgoing partner's capital has to be settled. In the case of retirement, closing capital, nothing is given, you transfer it to X capital. Sir, 100 lakh payable hai. Retiring partner's capital, kitna payable hai? 100 lakh. Bank balance 500 lakh. Even then transfer to loan account because we don't know the working capital requirement of the firm. So partner's capital account to loan account, and loan has to be shown in the balance sheet. Whereas in the case of death, X account debit to bank account concept illa. It has to be compulsorily transferred to which account?
Deceased partner's executor.
Deceased partner's executor's account. Deceased spelling DECEA. DIS is disease. Coronavirus is a disease. If you keep on meeting the people without social distance. Because of that, if someone goes deceased, kangaroo word, seized अथवा deceased. So deceased partner's capital account. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So you have to compulsory transfer to executor's account. From there, you pay it or keep it as a loan. Fine, no issue. Then we have to discuss about life policy, which comes a little later. Then there's an interesting section called Section 37 of the Indian Partnership Act of 1932. Indian Partnership Act of 1932. So Section 37. 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Section 37. What is the meaning of Section 37? When a deceased partner or retired partner's capital account is not settled immediately. We want to settle. What is the meaning of settlement immediately? A partner retires, say 30th June. Or unfortunately, a partner dies on 30th June. So, within reasonable time, not on 30th June only you have to settle it. Maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, you have to settle this account. If you don't settle this account, don't you think you're using his money in your business? Since you're using his money in the business, law says you have to compensate the executors either in the form of interest at 6% per annum or proportionate profit, whichever is at the option of the legal heirs, which we say whichever is higher. So, on the date of death, in the regular class, we have done this problem for all the batches. On the date of death, compute his capital. Let us say it comes to 100 lakh into 6% into how many more months it has not been paid. Assuming this comes to amount of 4 lakh. Right side for the next 30th June to 31st March till you settle. 9 months, whatever the profit you made, that profit into his capital divided by the total capital of the firm. Total capital, what is the total? Into whatever you do it, whichever is higher. In the regular class, we have done the problem. All of you go through this problem. And whichever is higher has to be given to the deceased partner's legal heirs. Extremely important. So just to mention, assuming 31st March is the balance sheet of the last year, and 30th June, if the partner Gotax partner dies, and if the accounts are settled on 31st March, from 31st March to 30th June, you are the partner, you have to give him. But there is no concept of preparing a P&L account in the middle of the year. That's why you open a special account called P&L suspense account. Kaji,
P&L suspense.
whatever you want to give it to him, whether it is salary, share of profit, whatever, for those 3 months. From 30th June to 31st March, for these 9 months, you have to apply Section 37 by applying the formula supra. In the regular class, we have done problems on that. Please solve those questions. Okay, very rarely asked in foundation, but rarely maybe your exam. I don't know. Don't take unwanted chances. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So last time our friend Chetan went to meet his Chinese friend LBM in the hospital, and so he was almost recovering, the Chinese fellow in the hospital. After Chetan went, within 3 minutes, that fellow said something and got attacked. He died. Chetan Papa, he's a nice boy. He felt so sad. I went there and I met him, and after the 3 minutes, he died. Anta. He was very unhappy. But what did that Chinese fellow tell? Chetan didn't understand because he spoke in Chinese language. So whatever he heard, those words, bits and pieces, he went to the Chinese translator and he asked, "Sir, he said something before death. What did he say?" Anta? So the translation goes like this: "Hey Gube, you are stamping on the oxygen pipe. Please lift your leg." Anta. There is actually that person is lying down on the bed on the oxygen pipe. Chetan opened the oxygen pipe. He has just stamped and he was standing there. So after 2 minutes, Damar, Oglibidi, China alva. We don't want any human being to die for this, anywhere in the world, but China is doing nonsense now. Bitaki. Adu jokes artha aita?
Yes, sir.
ನಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 37. So next is life policy, extremely important. Which accounts we are discussing from morning 8:15?
Partnership accounts.
Thank you. That much of sense if you have, great. So life policy, individual policy, taken up by whom?
Firm.
Partner.
Firm or partner? Individual policy. Chat. All of you chat. Individual partners, yeah. The policy is taken up by whom? There is no additional disturbance in the screen, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Paragilla. Today, common sense prevailed. Excellent. Sujana, Pramod, Kavyasri, Aishwarya, Kedupalya. Good. All of you are right. We are talking about which accounts?
Partnership.
That means policy is taken up by the firm only. It is taken. So life policies are taken up by the firm partners. Allah. If they are taken individually, why the hell will discuss under partnership accounts, my dear friends? So it is taken up by the firm. Now partnership means what I said? Agreement. Somebody write down. Partnership is equal to agreement. Come out. Written or oral or written. Now you don't say I am also writing oral anta. You should write. Are you writing? Chetna, दिख रही क्या?
Yes, sir.
Last time regular class में वो आ रही थी when she was in first PUC example. So one day I was in a good mood. I said, so class was normally supposed to get over at let's say 7 o'clock in the evening. So 6:30 I said, I'll ask one question now. If anyone answers my first question, so they can immediately go home anta. I was about to start. Before that, Chetna threw the bag out of the class. I asked, who is that idiot who threw the bag out? Chetna says, me, sir. I have answered your first question, sir. I am going home, sir. She went off. So smart, extra smart people. Hello, Chetna. He is coming. Hello, feeling shy.
No, sir.
Feeling shy. Okay, continue. Move on. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy education. Fine. So now this you are written somewhere. Partnership is equal to agreement. Oral or written. Make a box. Full stop and continue. One more sentence. Partnership deed. Partnership deed prevails over. Partnership deed prevails over. Ippa andre Sharanya Trambake Devi Elama.
Indian Partnership Act.
Indian Partnership Act 1932. Unless terms in the deed are unlawful. Unless terms in the deed are unlawful. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, life policies are taken up by whom? Firm. Now, they're giving there are three parts of X, Y, and Z. Firm says, I will take 60 lakh on X, Y 30 lakh, Z nothing. All whatever they agree, sir, why you can't ask them? That's their agreement here. Come on. Individual policy. Joint life policy means what? On the joint lives of both the partners. In both the cases, two RMRs. If a partner dies, his entire policy amount should be received. And if the partner doesn't die, then surrender values have to be received. Aste. So whether it is joint life policy or individual policy, if the partner dies, you have to receive the entire policy amount. If the partner doesn't die, what you should receive? Surrender value. What is surrender value? Had they surrendered the policy, listening? Had they surrendered the policy on that date, whatever amount they would have got. That's it. All of it. Write down. Important. Write down. Life policies. Life insurance policies. Dash red, taken up by the firm, premium paid by the firm. That means all of them are suffering. Premium paid by the firm, which is a bracket, means premium is shared by all partners in their PSR. What is PSR?
Profit sharing ratio.
You are right. Full stop and continue. Two RMRs. Upon death, receive entire policy amount. ಅದು ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಲೈಫ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಫೈನ್. Entire policy amount right side. Upon retirement, admission, etc. Admission all agbodu. Myself and Prajwal are having a partnership and having a life policy for 10 years. In the 4th year, Vinitha joins. You have to do the surrender value. Upon retirement, admission, etc. Consider surrender value. Now connect left with right. For both individual and JLP. For both individual and JLP, comma, to be enjoyed by all the partners, to be enjoyed by all the partners, or to be enjoyed by all existing partners in their PSR. Iste irodu. But to be enjoyed by all the existing partners in their PSR. ನೀವು ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಬೈ ದ ಫರ್ಮ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ದೇವರಿಗೆ? ವಿನುತಾ ಓದೆ. ಚೇತನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಕೊಡೋಣ.
Life policy is taken up by firm on the lives of partners. Premium paid by firm. Individual policy.
Control I ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. Control B and Control I. ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Premium is paid by whom?
Firm.
Firm. Are you firm about your decision?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Continue.
Individual policy. Amount received on death. Policy amount of deceased plus surrender value of others. Amount to be received on admission by retirement is surrender values of all policies. Surrender of remaining and continuing partners is optional in case of retirement or death. However, accounting for surrendering value is must.
I repeat it. Policy surrender ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಿಡೋದು left there. 3 partners are there, X, Y, Z. Z retires. That policy obviously has to be surrendered because other 2 policies, they may continue or they may surrender. Whether you surrender or not, very important, surrender value has to be accounted because till the date of death, from the beginning I'm talking today, any increase in the value of an asset is a profit to be enjoyed by all the partners. That's why you have to consider surrender value. So I repeat this point. Whether you surrender or not, I'm not bothered. But surrender value has to be accounted. समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Something increase in the value of an asset. Next. ಇವತ್ತು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತರನೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತ. What?
Joint life policy, JLP. Life policy taken on joint lives of partners. Premium is substantially high compared to individual policy.
Individual policy, joint life policy difference ಏನು? Individual policy ಅಂದ್ರೆ premium will be little lesser. Joint life policy because higher the risk, higher the return. 3 partners together, they take a policy. 1 person die also, they have to pay entire 100 lakh. Assuming, look at this. Individual policy, I take 60, 30, 10. X, Y, Z. If Z dies, they will receive only 10 lakh plus surrender value. Whereas here, all the 3 put together, one policy for 100 lakh. Any one of them got die, they receive entire 100 lakh. The FH Knight's beautiful theory and management. Higher the risk, higher the return. Higher the risk, higher the
return.
It's something like a guy went and proposed 5 girls at a time. They're standing outside the college. He went and proposed 5 girls at a time. So higher the risk. They were returned. All of them slapped, all 5. Okay. Higher the risk, higher the
return.
Continue. What
Amount received on death for partners covered under policy, entire amount of the policy.
Yeah. So now the next point is, how do you treat the life policies? Anta? Simple one. If premium paid is debited to P&L account, amount received is credited to P&L account. Aste. Crediting to P&L account is equal to crediting to partners capital account. Remember this. P&L account credit. If you credit to P&L account, it will add to the net profit. Net profit ultimately will be taken to where? Partners capital account. So crediting to capital account is equal to creditors partners. What do you call creditors? Crediting to P&L account is equal to crediting to partners capital account. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If the premium is shown as an asset, it is like a depreciation. So assuming surrender value of the policy is 2 lakh. On a death, if you receive 10 lakh, 2 lakh is on the asset side. You receive 10 lakh, 8 lakh is the profit. Take it to the partners capital account. समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
And the last one is stupid one, JLP reserve. They will also have a JLP asset as well as JLP reserve. That asset account treat like a point number 2 and reserve distribute like any other profits which is distributed to all the partners, undistributed profits. So I repeat, premium is debited to P&L, amount received is credited to P&L. JLP asset is shown in the balance sheet, 2 lakh rupees. When you receive 10 lakh, 8 lakh rupees is taken. Whereas if they maintain reserve also, then reserve also has to be distributed. I know a little bit confusion. Write down. Accounting treatment of life policies. Is a bracket individual or JLP. Eradakku same. First remark. Premium paid, charged to P&L. Premium paid, charged to P&L. Below that, amount received, credited to P&L. Amount received, credited to P&L. Example, below that, XYZ, JLP for 90 lakh. Premium debited to P&L yearly. So please remember, life insurance only compulsorily receive the money, either on the expiry of the policy or expiry of the policy holder, whichever is earlier.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So X dies. Such 90 lakh is credited to P&L. X dies. Policy amount 90 lakh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Such 90 lakh is credited to P&L. Bar atava capital accounts. Capital account. In their PSR, say 3:2:1. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next point. Second remark. Asset, JLP asset. JLP asset. You write balance sheet extract. Balance sheet extract. Chikkudal balance sheet extract. Okay. JLP asset 2 lakh. Sorry, JLP asset 20 lakh. 1 second. It will be 30 lakh. 30 lakh. Below that, X dies 90 lakh received. 90 lakh received. Profit is equal to, it is like a sale of an asset here. Profit is equal to 90 minus 30 is to
60.
60 lakh.
3 lakh.
2 RMRs. Look at this, 2 RMRs. Left side, option 1. Credit to capital account 3:2:1. Capital account is equal to P&L account 3:2:1. Or one more option is there. Or right side, option 2. Credit revaluation account 60 lakh. Is it not a revaluation? 30 has become 90. 60 lakh is an increase. Credit revaluation account. Artha agta idya?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Last arrow mark. Option 3. Balance sheet extract. JLP asset 30 lakh. Asset side. Liability side. JLP reserve 30 lakh. Next line. Z dies. XYZ. Z dies. 90 lakh received. Small a. 90 minus 30, 60 lakh. Same as ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ 3 RMRs ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ? You put 3 RMRs, am I right?
Yes,
first one is P, next one is Q. Now this is R. PQR ಅಂತ ಕೊಡಿ. Will make simplify your language. So 90 minus 30 is equal to 60 lakh. Treated like Q. Barabar? Chetan? Q. Small.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. JLP reserve JLP reserve is credited to all partners like in step 2. Like in Impana step 2. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ?
Yes, sir.
ರಾಹುಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ರಿಷಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 2. Okay. Are you clear about the life policy accounts?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Exhaustive discussion in the regular class. Here I given reasonably exhaustive discussion. Enough. The last leg of the discussion. Retirement committee. So admission, retirement, death, all are similar. Extra steps note kodi saku. Retirement come admission alli steps are similar to retirement, but 2 extra point. Goodwill treatment enna pandrathu? Outgoing partner should be credited, incoming partner should be debited. If any one of the existing partner is gaining something, debit him also. This logic I already told you. So outgoing partner must be credited, new partner must be debited. If one of the existing partner, one of the partner is continuing, if he is also getting something, he should debit. Same like what the logic I gave earlier. The second one is, in the case of retirement, normally we have to give away the capital. In the case of admission, you have to get the capital. Assuming father is retiring and son is coming in, why simply give and take the same money for the same house? So outgoing partner capital can be debited. Incoming partner capital can be credited. So normally what is the entry? Look at me. If a partner has to be admitted, entry for capital contribution is cash account to new partner. When a retiring partner is going out, retiring partner's capital account to cash. Cash gets cancelled. What is entry left out? Outgoing partner's capital account debit to new partner's capital account. Artha is reasonable agi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So one of the special points. Okay, please note. Read ma, heroine.
As per the Indian Partnership Act 1932, on any amount advanced by the partner in excess of
Chetna, read.
As per the Indian Partnership Act of 1932, or any amount advanced by the
both of you read same wrong word. Or another.
On any amount advanced by the partner in excess of the capital contribution, interest of 6% to be charged irrespective of profit or loss to the firm.
Over and above the capital, if they give the loan, please understand current account is a capital. This pocket or this pocket, both are same. Loan, if they give the interest of 6% per annum as to mute ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Yeah, ಓದಮ್ಮ ಚೇತನ. ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಯಾರಾದ್ರು?
P&L account and its variation.
Yeah.
P&L account, final account.
This is green saree concept. All okay. So today is green also. Okay. So P&L account, P&L ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. They are not same. P&L account is different from P&L suspense. P&L suspense is different from P&L adjustment account. ಓದಮ್ಮ heroine.
P&L adjustment account, optional account to distribute salary, interest, profit, etc. to partners in case of firm.
Chetna, read what is there to be read. Don't read wrongly. Apne kya padha? P&L?
Appropriation account.
What did you read earlier?
Adjusted.
So exam, this is where one of small mistake exam you have to correct. Exam alli ಏನು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಓದಬೇಕು. P&L appropriation account, adjustment ಅಲ್ಲ. Appropriation. It's okay, no problem. Don't be sorry. It's okay. Appropriation is different. See, what my point here is, perfection is our aim, excellence is tolerated. I want all of my students getting 100 out of 100, whether it's caps, non-caps, anybody listening here. The reason is, if you do a mistake in reading only, question goes to toss. Adhakoskar read carefully. P&L, and very objective of these notes is, don't interchange these words. Padne mein, if you interchange, it's gone. Not just Chetna, most of us will do it. So P&L account is the final account. P&L appropriation bolega to distribution. Optional account to distribute salary, etc. Next one. Heroine.
P&L suspense account in case of death or retirement to find out profit till the date of death or retirement.
Yeah.
P&L adjustment account. A, rectification in the next year. B.
Whenever there is
Revaluation.
rectification in the next year, nominal accounts have to be replaced by an account called P&L adjustment account. It is also used as an alternative for revaluation account. समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. P&L suspense account ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾರ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಮೇಲೆ. P&L suspense account ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ P&L suspense account is shown as an asset in the balance sheet. Shown as an asset in the balance sheet till the end of the year. Till the end of the year. Semicolon. P&L suspense account. 2 marks ಬರ್ಬೋದು, true or false. P&L suspense account is in the nature of prepaid expense. Is in the nature of prepaid expense. Semicolon. It shall be closed. It shall be closed year on year basis. Year on year basis by transferring it to
Partners capital account.
Transferring it to P&L account. Partners capital hoge, but P&L account. I think that there is some word extra word I used. Can you repeat that? Year on year basis at the year end. Sorry. Can you repeat that word, Baba? Enter sentence padho, Chetna.
Sir, I couldn't complete it.
Prajwal, read.
P&L suspense account shown as asset in the balance sheet till the end of the year. It is in the nature of prepaid expense. It shall be closed year on year basis.
Year on year basis shall be closed at the year end. Sorry. Shall be closed at the year end by transferring it to P&L account. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So this reasonably covers. So big chapter, partnership accounts. So around 2 hours only we have revised it. My dear friends, this is the beauty of attending the revision class. By come what may, in 2 hours you would not have completed the entire partnership accounts. Starting from the base till the retirement commitment, everything in a brief, and I'm not hurried up also. I hope you agree with me. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So assuming some people will say, I will only sit and ready. In 2 hours you would have taken at least 5 to 6 hours to understand all these things. This is the beauty of learning, sitting and learning in the revision class. So now let us quickly glance through the problems. Problems normally you should solve. Anyhow, just to present, I'll just glance it. Page number, anybody knows the page number? At the end of the class, I'll also announce about some compilation. Remind me.
Number 38, sir.
38, huh?
Yes, sir.
So perfect. So partnership account, we have put 2 practice maximum sums. We have here you have put only 2 problems. I'll tell you the compilation later. So this question is about the death of a partner. You can see. See again, unfortunate. Partner dies only on 30th June. Okay, why 30th June is a death day? I don't know. Tomorrow is a Malaya airport. I don't know. But anyway, to keep it 25th June also you can die. What is wrong? To keep your accounts easy. So very easy. They have given the format balance sheet. All the adjustments. So you look at the point number 4. Their goodwill valuation has to be done based on the profit. So I'll not explain this problem. I think we have done this question in the class recently. So revaluation account karo. Any upward, downward. Profit has to be distributed. Prepare partners account in the column way. Go by steps. Shetty sir has told the steps. Follow that. First opening balance. Then revaluation account. First you don't go by what they do. You go by revaluation account. Revaluation में profit कितना है? 8,500. They are shown at the end. They should come here. Then step number 2, general reserve. Balance sheet में reserves है. कितना? 12,000 general reserve है. It has to be distributed to all the partners in their ratio equally. So by general reserve. Step 2. Step 3, capital contribution by the new partner. What are the amount? Yes, sorry, it is a death. Capital contribution नहीं होगा. So then any life policy, goodwill treatment, all this. This is what I was telling you. Goodwill is easier. So Monica's capital to Zoya's capital and to Vedant capital, same amount should come on the credit side. All of you in the class? Yeah.
Yes.
So there is not a right presentation. By Monica, by Vedant, they are presented 8750. Don't do that. By Monica 4375, by Vedant 4375. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Then prepare the balance sheet. It is an easy question. So one more question. Okay, this is slightly hard K. November 19. Simple question. Quickly read. Read ma. Anyone?
Arup and Swaroop, our partners. The partnership deed provides inter alia.
Inter alia. Somewhere barkoli. Inter alia andre amongst other items. So there are so many items in the deed. Amongst so many items, these are the points. Inter alia. Alia Bhatt ಅಂತ ಬರೀಕೋಬೇಡಿ. Inter alia means what? Amongst other items.
First one, that the annual accounts.
Amongst other items. So I say, in caps, inter alia, we have yoga classes. Among so many things, yoga was there. We had personal development, yoga, sports, picnic. Never in the history, never again, anywhere in the world will be done. We'll do it. Amariko, we are happy doing all these things. You are also happy ansute. Alva?
Yes, sir.
What heroine?
That the annual accounts to be balanced on 31st December each year.
So they are closing the year accounts on 31st December. Next.
That the profit be allotted as follows.
Yeah, allocated. Chetna, allocated. Pado correct padre. Allocated. Huh? Don't read what you want to read. Read what is there to be read. Pado.
That the profit be allocated as follows. Arup half, 1/2, Swaroop 1/3, and carried to the reserve account 1/6.
So what therefore this is slightly different problem. That's why I've taken up this question. 1/2. Okay, then half. 1/2 is the half. Then 1/3, and balance will be transferred to reserve account. That's what the procedure. Next.
That in the event of death of a partner, his executor will be entitled to the following: the capital account to his credit at
capital account to dena hi hai. Next.
At the date of the death, his proportionate share of profit to the date of the death based on the average profit of the last 3 completed years, and his share of goodwill based on the 3 years purchase of the average profit for the 3 preceding completed years.
3 preceding completed years. Next.
Trial balance as a
trial balance is given. Capital reserve, small balance sheet. Beautiful question, easy question, but hard K question. It is not a normal traditional question. Previous question simple. Step 1, step 2, step 3 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. Next.
The profit of the for the 3 year were 2016 51,000, 2017 39,000, and 2018 45,000. Swaroop died on 1st May 2019. Show the calculation of Swaroop share of profit being a share of goodwill. Draw up the Swaroop's executor's account as would appear in the firm's ledger account, transferring the amount to the loan account.
Executor's account is nothing but a loan account. Okay, write down all of you. I'll just give a gist of it. Beautiful question, November 19. Partners A and S. Don't put triple S, A and S. Arup and Swaroop. Profit sharing, 2 RMRs. Left side to capital. One by one. A 1/2 is equal to 3/6. Beautiful. Next, so yes, 1/3 is equal to 2/6. So 3/6 to 2/6. What is this to right side?
1/6.
This is where you have to keep on applying your mathematical brain. Right side, balance 1/6. 1/6 transferred to reserve account. You want to keep it in the reserve. Make a circle for that reserve, and below that write, which shall be distributed upon retirement, death, etc. Which shall be distributed upon retirement, death, etc. in the ratio of 3:2. Left ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
The ratio 3:2. Yeah. So next line, point number 2. Mr. Swaroop, yes, died. Example is Swaroop Arup anta baridi. Swaroop died on 1st May 2019. 1st May 2019. Which is the bracket? Which is the bracket? Every time you draw a line. Line nodiri. This is line nodiri. So previous first line cut 31st December 2018. First May 2019. ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
31st December 2018. Then 1st May 2019. So 31st December the 1st May ವರೆಗೆ ಲೈನ್ ನೋಡಿರಿ, ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್. Below that, what you should write? How many months?
4 months.
4 months. P&L suspense account. P&L suspense account. Next point. This is not relevant, just for your understanding. Partnership comes to an end. Partnership comes to an end unless another partner is immediately admitted. Unless another partner is immediately admitted. What does it mean? There are only two partners. One partner died. There's only one partner. One person will have a partnership with himself. This is not relevant in this question, but use the brain somewhere. Are you understanding, my dear friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next. Next point. Upon death of yes. Upon death of yes. Amount payable to yes executors. Yes executors is equal to capital balance. Capital balance plus share in profit for 4 months. 4 months plus share in existing reserves plus share in goodwill. So now one by one, whatever the question they given, let us just work out. Is proportionate profit of the debt based on the average profit of the last 3 years? Very. Next, proportionate profit. Proportionate profit based on last 3 years average. Answer. Total profit of last 3 complete years. Total profit of last 3 years. Example neat 51,000 cursor it nodi. 51,000 plus 39,000 plus 45,000. 51,000 plus 39,000 plus 45,000.
1,35,000.
Therefore, average profit for the year. Answer if you want to see. Average profit for the year is equal to 45,000. 1,35,000 divided by 3 years. Therefore, profit for 4 months. Mistake ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. 45,000 into 4 by 12 months. How much?
15,000.
15,000. Therefore, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, you'll know the concept. Mathematical mistake ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. First average profit ಮಾಡಿ, then 4 months profit ಮಾಡಿ, then his share. Yes share. Yes share. 15,000 into 2 by 5. Second partner died. Gottalva?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 2 by 5. How much you get?
6,000.
Perfect. Technically, that is not right. We will not go further. That 1 by 6 also will be there. That also is eligible for 2 by 5. That they are not discussed here. See, whatever the profit, 3:2 we do it. 1/6 you are transferred to reserve. In 1/6, don't you think is eligible for a 3:2 ratio also?
Yes, sir.
Consider that, but since the current year they would not have done a transfer to reserve, that's why leave it. 3 by 5. How much you get, Baba?
6,000.
6,000. Below that, what entry? P&L suspense account debit. To normal, actually, you should write SC capital. At the end, you should transfer. But here they specifically ask you to transfer to executor, to S executor's account. Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Second point. Next. Proportionate share in reserves. Proportionate share in reserves. 45,000 into 2 by 5.
18,000.
18,000. Working out 3. Simple question, but it's not a normal kind of question. That's why I selected. Goodwill. What did they say? And write neatly. Here I am giving in a short format. Example, neeta barre. Need not be exactly like suggested answer, but reasonably like that. Goodwill based on the 3 years purchase of the average profit of the preceding. Barre answer. Goodwill. Average profit of 3 years. We already done it. But sometimes for P&L suspend, they may take only 2 years average. Goodwill, they may take 3 years average. But this question is same. All of you look at me. Look at me. This language, are you able to see the cursor?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
This language and this language both are same. Not necessarily same in all the questions. So illu same ide, illu same ide. Artha agta idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Average profit Supra we already done it. I think it is 45,000.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 45,000. Goodwill is equal to 3 years purchase. 45,000 into 3, 1,35,000. His share 1,35,000, 2 by 3.
54,000.
54,000. That's it. So now to see Sarup's executor's account, are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
By capital, by reserves 18,000 we have done a working note, by Anup's capital. So the entry for the goodwill is always who is gaining. I'll entry bare. Goodwill entry bare. Outgoing partner should be credited. Other partner should be debited. I hope you are understanding.
Yes, sir.
Today's class, I think I made it so simple where whenever a partner is going out, credit. Whoever is continuing, debit. Only one partner. Entry is Arup's capital account debit to Sarup's capital. Executors you can do all these things. Arup's capital account debit to Sarup's capital or the executor 54,000. Now look at me, all of you. So by opening balance, by reserves, what we did, by Arup's capital share of goodwill, P&L suspense. Ultimately transfer to loan account. Instead of doing like this, you can say Sarup's capital account. All these things you write, and here you write to Sarup's executor's account. It's the correct procedure. But in the question specifically, they ask you to go and see. Question they asked you to prepare drop Sarup's executor's account as would appear in the firm's ledger, transferring the amount to loan account. They are only specifically saying last sentence of the question. That's why they have done it. Otherwise, Sarup's capital, all these transactions will appear in Sarup's capital. By balance brought down, reserves, etc. Here it should have written executor's account. Executor's account itself is a loan account. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Fine. I'm sorry. Below this calculation of goodwill, by mistake, this print has come here. These are not of this question. These are of the previous question. Zoya Vedanta Dittalva, other calculation. First question, you can do it. All of you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's all about the partnership accounts. Reasonably understanding. You're enjoying.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I know sitting for 2.5 or 3 hours may not be so easy, but karna hai. So 3 hours is the schedule what I planned today. Let us take one small topic. Okay. So this will be left with 20 minutes so that you can practice more sums today. Okay. Friday 2 o'clock we have plan of 1:45 exam session. Hedna?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Read. Don't worry about the exam. Let us enjoy it. Okay. Let us enjoy the exam because we are preparing for the exam. Here, even if you get less marks here, don't bother. All capsides must write the exam. You don't have an option. Okay. So I'll go to the depreciation account, which is an easy chapter. I'll go by that. What a beautiful topic, easy and simple topic, which all of you have to study. What is depreciation? It is a systematic allocation of depreciable asset over the life. Somewhere write down extra notes. Right? Depreciation accounting. PP and depreciation both are same. Now, as per AS10, depreciation means any disturbance, background disturbance.
No, sir.
Okay. As per AS10, depreciation means systematic allocation of depreciable amount over life. So I have an asset. Now look at me. I have land. Land is a fixed asset, but not a depreciable asset. I have bobo, nai, livestock. Okay, so livestock, one joke I remember. Little vague, enjoy. Yaro, who want to be the hero? Boys, only boys. Rajul, ready na? Okay. So he was in a circus. Circus, he had been to watch that Jumbo Circus. So in that Jumbo Circus, there was an act going on. A ferocious lion inside the cage, and gorgeously beautiful girl was kissing that lion. She was trained. So immediately the ringmaster comes and says, "Look at the courage of that girl." Okay. So anybody in the crowd can do it. Rajwal says, "I can do it. Take the lion out." Take the lion out. Okay. Avun kelidiyeno, ivuni artha madidiyeno. That is called interpretation. Smartness. Yenu madakagala. Okay. Irli. So it is something like Surf Excel answer mostly. There is an ad which says, so jayega, nahi jayega. Jayega, nahi jayega. Jayega, nahi jayega. Then finally they say, one person is saying jayega, one person is saying nahi jayega. Kya jayega? First person, he says, dog jayega. Okay, the dog, or whatever the. So nahi jayega, color nahi jayega. I was saying color nahi jayega, dog jayega. Okay, both are talking about the same thing. Or myself and Chetan fought. Neither I lost nor he won. What does it mean? Hey,
And always lost.
Huh?
You won, sir.
I won. It is a diplomatic way of telling the same thing. Sarah, correct? No? Neither I lost, I not lost. Nor he won andre. He didn't win. It's a diplomatic way of telling. Okay. Normally we think, oh, tie agbidutanta. Bandbidi. Chance illa. Okay. It is something similar to in a marriage relationship. In a marriage relationship, one person is always right. Another person is husband. Yeah? Other person is what? Husband. That's it. We don't say he's wrong. He's husband. That's it. Aadat ho jayega, Vikas. Anyway, sorry. No time for jokes. But anyway, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ relaxation ಮಾಡಲಿ ಸುತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ. Okay. Depreciation is compulsory. It has to be compulsorily reduced. So, sir, no sir, this year मुझे mood नहीं है. ನಿನ್ನ mood ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು depreciation ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. Depreciation is compulsory. And what are the various points? Every point has been beautifully covered in the notes, sir. So read, someone read. Kiran Jain, Aishwarya, Vinutha, Akarimita.
Depreciation accounting AS10. It is a permanent, gradual, and continuous decrease in the value of depreciable assets.
There is spelling error there. Continuous. It should be continuous. Continuance is not is also there, but it is continuous. Decrease in the value of depreciable asset. See, you are citizen student. Use the right word. Starting only we say depreciation is fall in the value of asset. Cash value ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ 200 rupees note 100 rupees note ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೊ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ decrease in the value of fixed asset. Land is not depreciable. Use the right word. That is where you the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Extraordinary people catch the word. When I say depreciation, the decrease in the value of fixed asset, it is right, but it is not rightly right. It is depreciable asset. Land is fixed asset, but not a depreciable asset. Plant is depreciable as well as fixed asset. Understanding, my dear friends?
Yes, sir.
Continue.
Compulsory non-cash expenditure.
Yeah, so there is no cash outflow. Salary I pay. Depreciation, there is no payment. Next.
Depreciation rate given in Schedule 2 of Companies Act 2013 based on useful life of the asset.
So whenever it is a company, you can go by Schedule 2. That prescribes the minimum rate of depreciation, not maximum. It prescribes what? Minimum rate of depreciation. Continue.
Straight line method depreciation is of equal amount and at the end the value will be 0.
All of you know, a straight line means equal amount. 100 lakh is the cost, Vani and Asha. 100 lakh is the cost. If the life is 10 years, 100 divided by 10. Every year, 10 lakh, 10 lakh, 10 lakh, 10 lakh depreciation. Next.
Written down value depreciation is of written down value depreciation reducing balance. Normally balance will not become 0.
Whatever you do, you keep on doing, it will become negligible. That's it. Next.
WDV is suggested since there is equitable charge to P&L account over life of the asset. That is, under WDV, initially depreciation is more and repairs is less, and at the end depreciation is less and repairs will be more.
It's a beautiful sentence. 2 marks question baratte. Which method is better anta kelidre? So this is adike I am spending lot of time on theory also. Problems anyway you can practice. 2 marks theory ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. Which method is better? WDV is better. Cost of the car 10 lakh. First year 10 lakh into 10%, 10 lakh. So 1 lakh. Repairs is hardly anything. Even if there is repair, free service. So total debit to P&L, depreciation 1 lakh, repair 0. Whereas when you come to the last year, the WDV would have been only 1 lakh. 1 lakh into 10% is 10,000 depreciation. So the repairs may be 90,000. Debit to the P&L account. So first year 1 lakh depreciation, repairs 0. Last year depreciation only 10,000, repairs is high, maybe 60, 50,000. So almost same amount of debit will be there in the form of depreciation and repairs. Artha aita?
Yes, sir.
Factors affecting amount of depreciation: cost, estimated scrap, and estimated life.
That is nothing but a formula of depreciation. Cost minus scrap is ಕೆಳಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, divided by life. So any one of these figures, cost ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದರೆ depreciation ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, life ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದರೆ depreciation ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Higher the denominator, lower the value. ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
Yes.
Yeah, ಓದಮ್ಮ heroine.
Causes or reasons of depreciation: wear and tear, that is usage; efflux of time, that is passage of time; obsolescence, that is change in fashion or technology.
Car I use it regularly, depreciation. I don't use it, there's a depreciation. Then semi-automatic and automatic, there's a difference. Technology changes, you have to change it. Next.
Methods of accounting of depreciation: AS10, SLM, WDV, units of production.
So AS10 suggests only 3 methods. ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Which are the 3 methods? SLM, WDV and units of production. Units of production ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Based on the number of units. ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ notes book ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. Number 1 ಆಯ್ತಾ? 1 point already ಬರೆದ್ರಲ್ವಾ? Systematic allocation. Number 2. Schedule 2 of the Companies Act gives maximum life, gives maximum estimated life, meaning least amount of depreciation. Example correct ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Example, cost 100 lakh, life 10 years, depreciation is equal to 10 lakh. 15-20 minutes we'll be winding up the class. Be in the class, enjoy the class. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ half an hour 1 hour ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಓದಿ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಓದಿ. ಯಾ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಷನ್ 10 lakh. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಈಸ್ 8 years, ಲೈಫ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 100/8 ಎಷ್ಟು 12.5. higher the life, lower the depreciation. Lower the life, higher the depreciation. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ದೇವರಿಗೆ?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next point, number 3. As per AS10, SLM, WDV, units of production. Cost of the machine 100 lakh. Small a. SLM, life 10 years. Or 10%, both are same. Life 10 years. Or 10%. Depreciation per annum 10 lakh. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಹೆಂಗಂತ? 100 lakh to 10%, 10 lakh. Scrap value nothing. Next, case 2, WDV 10%. First year 1 by 1. First year 100 lakh to 10%, 10 lakh. Second year 90 lakh. Why 90 lakh bolo? 100 minus 10, your reducible values will be 90 lakh. 90 lakh to 10%, 9 lakh. Third year 90 minus 9, 81 lakh. Marlene, Asha and Vani, understanding, Baba? You would keep on reducing. Yeah.
Yes.
90 lakh minus 9 lakh is equal to 81 lakh into 10%, 8.1 lakh. ... So it keeps on reducing. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, number 3. Production units expected. Production units expected. First year 30 lakh. Second year 10 lakh. Third year 6 lakh. Fourth year 4 lakh. Total estaito 50 lakh. Manta? 30 plus 10 plus 6 plus 4, 50 lakh. So you have to apportion based on the units. First year, this is special one. Adakoskara ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. First year 100 lakh into 30 lakh by 50 lakh. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? Is equal to 60 lakh. Second year 100 lakh into 10 lakh by 50 lakh. Is equal to 20 lakh. Very good, Vani. Third year 100 lakh into 6 lakh by 50, 12 lakh. Last year, fourth year 100 lakh into 4 lakh by 50 lakh, 8 lakh. Total 100 lakh. Artha aita?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next line. In case 2, WDV, consider repairs first year nil, hypothetical. Repairs first year nil. Second year 1 lakh. Third year 1.9 lakh. Hypothetical, not exactly barodilla though. ... It means total debit to P&L is equal to depreciation plus repairs. Bari first year 10 lakh, case 2. ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ? All of you are seeing?
Yes, sir.
Be focused. You are in a CA course. ಎಷ್ಟಮ್ಮ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ? 10 lakh plus nil. Depreciation 10 lakh ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಕಿತ್ನಾ ರೇ? 100 lakh is the cost ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir. 10
Yes,
lakh
sir.
first year.
10 lakh plus nil is equal to 10 lakh. Second year, depreciation is to 9 lakh depreciation. Repairs estate is
1 lakh.
1 lakh.
9 lakh plus 1 lakh is equal to 10 lakh. Third year, 8.1 plus 1.9 is to
10 lakh.
10 lakh.
Please understand, mathematically it exactly match agala. But don't you think almost all the years debit is same?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, WDV, there is an equitable charge. Exactly 10 barbekagala, hypothetically I given that figures, but somewhere around 10 lakh, 9.8, 10.6, okay. There is an equitable charge, hence WDV is superior. Example 2 marks again. Understood? All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come down, ma. Come down. Odama, heroine, Vinuta. Other methods of depreciation is units, SLM, WDV, all those things are there. Time pass. So depreciation method normally for wasting assets. For wasting assets, we call it as a depletion. NLTV?
Depletion.
Depletion.
When you do the mining, when you extract that mud, extract that what you call it, that will be totally waste. You cannot use it anymore. That's called wasting asset. So they are called depletion. All of you write down. Write down. Please note 4 RMRs. First one, depreciation is for PP, or tangible fixed asset. Second RMR, amortization is for intangible or fictitious. What you cannot see is called intangible. Third remark, better words. Third remark, depletion. Already highlight agide. Depletion for wasting assets. Last remark, impairment. Nim syllabus illa. Impairment is loss in value of an asset for tangible or intangible. Impairment loss is equal to carrying amount, CA, Kara. Carrying amount, which is the bracket WDV. Balance sheet list is WDV, say 60 lakh, minus recoverable amount. How much I can recover now? Say 54 lakh. Is equal to what? 6 lakh debited to P&L. Difference gottaita wordings iddo. Depreciation is for tangible, amortization is for intangible and fictitious, depletion is for wasting assets, impairment is not there in the syllabus, just for understanding. When book value is more than its recoverable amount today, minus madu, adu impairment. Artha aita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so depreciation formula. I said impairment is not in the syllabus. Yeah, impairment is not in the syllabus, right? Whatever has been written, whatever I said. WDV minus carrying amount minus recoverable amount. Fine. Now, depreciation is equal to cost minus estimated scrap. Cost minus estimated scrap divided by estimated life. So this is the formula. Are you able to hear me? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now the next very important sentence. Now any change in depreciation, say very important. The old book also mistake the old question for mistake SLM to WDV change in the life. All these are accounting estimate, hence to be done prospectively. I'll teach you little later. Next, also we have something like a component method of depreciation. What is component method of depreciation? Aircraft, best example. Earlier, aircraft 100 lakh divided by 10 years. Today they say aircraft engine life is 10 years, depreciation over 10 years. Body is for 6 years, depreciation over 6 years. Arthakta idea?
Yes, sir.
So I'll give anyway dictate notes. Depreciation is for depreciable asset, depreciation for wasting asset. I've already told you. Then amortization for intangible asset. Then definition of PP, property, plant and equipment. Just glance it. Okay, it is a tangible asset held for manufacture. Now all of you write down notes book. Note, reading Calvary. Now, any change in depreciation is change in accounting estimate. Change in accounting estimate to be effected prospectively. To be effected prospectively. To be effected prospectively. Within the bracket, reading earlier, old question ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಈ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. Depreciation problems, anybody? Page number. Earlier, SLM to WDV, index miss ಆಗಿದೆ. SLM to WDV was retrospective effect. ಈಗ ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವುದು?
82.
Thank you, Raju. Earlier, retrospective effect. Earlier, now illa. Example, cost of the asset 100 lakh. Estimated residual value or scrap value. Estimated residual value 10 lakh. Life 10 years. Life 10 years. Depreciation per annum. Depreciation per annum is equal to 100 minus 10 divided by 10. Is to 9 lakh. 9 lakh. 100 minus 10 divided by 10 is equal to 9 lakh. Next, in the seventh year, balance life re-estimated. Balance life re-estimated for next 8 years. Answer, important ido. Answer, WDV at the beginning of 7th year, $100 lakh minus, start the bracket, 9 lakh into 6 is equal to 46 lakh. Next, depreciation from 7th year is equal to 46 lakh minus scrap. Adu maribedi, adu same irutte if they don't give. 46 lakh minus scrap 10 lakh divided by 8 more years. 4.5 lakh per annum. This important note padidana. What did I say, my dear friend? Initially, the cost was 100, scrap 10. So 100 minus 10, 90 divided by 10 years is equal to 9 lakh per annum. After 6 years, you realize that this asset is going to be there for next 8 years. So find out the WDV on at the end of the 6th year. 100 lakh minus depreciation every year 9 lakh. 9 into 6, 54 is equal to 46 lakh barutte. Artha aayta elrige?
Yes, sir.
So at the beginning of 7th year, 46 lakh irutte. Estimated scrap value 10 lakh change ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಹಂಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ unless they give otherwise. 46 minus 10 is equal to 36 divided by 8 more years is equal to 4.5. Everybody understood? All of you?
Yes, sir.
SLM to WDV estimate life ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ retrospective concept ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay. Another question, if you find out with the SLM to WDV, dayviddu don't read old questions. Okay. Now, how to prepare depreciation account with a very chiller one? You can just glance through this. So, someone reads, I'll comment. Helama. Machinery account ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ? All asset accounts is debit balance. ಓದಮ್ಮ heroine. Anyone? ಶರಣ್ಯ ಓದೆ. ಯಾರು ಓದೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ? ಚೇತನಾ, क्या हो रहा है? हो गया?
Sir, I'm ready.
Read.
From where, sir?
दिखाई हो आपका इसमें चेंज नहीं हुआ ना? ओके टेक्निकल एरर. आपका इसमें मूवमेंट नहीं हो रहा है ना वो?
नहीं sir.
ओके अभी तो कंप्लीट मूवमेंट हो गया ना? अभी बराबर है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Start.
Depreciation, it's purchased a machinery on 1st January 2017 for rupees 4,80,000 and spent 20,000 on its installation. On July 1st, 2017, another machinery costing rupees 2 lakh was purchased.
One by one. Purchased, so asset account with the debit balance. Purchase for 4,80,000. 2 bank account. Spent 20,000 for installation. One sentence, but notes again. Any cost till the date asset is ready to use. क्या करना है?
Capitalized.
Excellent.
Capitalized.
Very good. Any cost till the date asset is ready to use, capitalized. At the end, I have an important announcement for education. Those who are interested, stay back. Others who are in YouTube also can come to the Zoom. So, any cost till the asset is ready to use has to be capitalized, including interest on loan till the date it is ready to use. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 bank account 480, 20,000 is again 2 bank account. I'm not spending a lot of time on problems because it is your job to practice the sums. On 1st January, on 1st July, another machinery costing 2 lakh was purchased. Again 2 bank account. This portion all of you understood? Debit
Yes,
side.
sir.
Yeah. Then what happened? Continue, ma.
On 1st July 2018, the machinery purchased.
Wait. So they are following financial year December anta ide alli. 1st July 2018 se pehle you have to close it by depreciation account. You have to calculate the depreciation. So by depreciation, what is the depreciation rate? They said 10% per annum on reducing balance approach. You have to calculate the depreciation for the period. For 5 lakh, all of you listening?
Yes, sir.
Very working out. I think there may be some. You have to give a working note down. They're not given. You have to give a working note. Depreciation for 2017. 5 lakh into 10% into 1 year. Plus start a bracket. 2 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12 months. 2 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12 months. Kyo bolo? All of you look at the data. These two are at the beginning. I hope everybody is concentrating in the class.
Yes, sir.
480 plus 20, 5 lakh. 5 lakh per 1 year. This is on 1st July. July to December. December is the financial year. Ali top ali barri. Financial year Jan to December. April to March irbodu, Jan to December irbodu. Company ge matra April to March compulsory. Others can follow anything. So Jan to December. So, really, what is the cost? 2 lakh plus 2 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12 months. July to December, how many months? 6 months.
6
months.
60,000 plus 10,000. Kitna aa gaya? 60,000.
60,000.
60,000. Buy balance carried on 640. 2 balance 640. All of you are able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, read again.
On 1st July 2018, the machinery purchased on 1st January 2017 have been scrapped and was sold for rupees 2,90,000, and on the same date, fresh machinery was purchased.
So now you have sold that asset. Specific asset you have sold. Which is asset they sold, purchased on 1st January. 1st January asset is 5 lakh. Bari working note. Profit or loss on sale. Of asset purchase on 1st January 2017 for 5 lakh. So the 480 anta ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲ. Total cost is 5 lakh. You can see the cursor movement. ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ದೇವರಿಗೆ?
Yes, sir.
5 lakh. 2 arrow marks left side red ink. Exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ step wise ಬರ್ರಿ. arrow mark ಬರೋದು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. It's okay. Compulsorily pass depreciation entry. Compulsorily pass depreciation entry up to the date of sale. ಅದು ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. WDV, they said question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. depreciation rate ikkada chudu 10% per annum on WDV on 1st January 2018 of such asset is to 5 lakh minus
4,50,000.
450.
only that asset I'm telling 5 lakh minus 10%, only that asset, use the brain, is equal to 4,50,000. And what date it is sold, Chetna?
July 2018.
How many months used then?
6 months.
Very good. Depreciation for 6 months. 4 lakh 6 months. 4,50,000 into 10 by 100 into 6 by 12 months. 22,500. समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
This entry you have to pass, that you don't forget. Right side. That's it. Therefore, WDV as on 1st July 2018, 4,50,000 minus 22,500.
4,27,500.
4,50,000 minus 22,500, 427,500. Less sold at how much?
2,90,000.
2,90,000. So difference.
1,37,500.
1,37,500 is a loss on sale. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
So I repeat, 4,50,000 is the opening balance. Current year depreciation is 22,500. It comes to 427,500. Sold at this value. Difference is 137,500. Now below that you write, beautiful concept. Please note, WDV included in the machinery account on 1st January 2018 is equal to 4,50,000. Therefore, net removal from machinery account, in the bracket on the credit side. On the credit side, must be 4,50,000. Must be 4,50,000 in the form of 1 by 1 by depreciation 22,500 by bank account sale value 2,90,000 by P&L account loss 137,500. 22,500 depreciation, bank account 2,90,000 by P&L 137,500. Total what is for thodi? Shock
4,50,000.
Hey ma.
Yes, sir.
See, I know traditionally you are by heart at these entries by depreciation, but I want you to use your common sense. In the 6,40,000, all of you listen to me. 4,50,000 is the opening balance. So when you are selling it, 4,50,000 nikalna hai, that's it. So by depreciation you are calculated, by bank account given. So differential amount working out bhi nahi chahiye. 450 minus these two, this should be the loss. Think for a while, by bank account is 6 lakh. So 6 lakh plus 22,500, 6 lakh 22,500 ho gaya. You should remove only 450. You removed 622,500. That means you removed extra. That's why right on the debit side, 2 P&L account. General note, Baravi. Make your life simple and beautiful. General note, not for this question. If sale value is 6 lakh, then 2 RMRs. Include in the debit side, I hope you are appreciating. All of you are appreciating?
Yes, sir.
You have not learned this. You learned this entry, but this approach you have not learned earlier. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Include in the debit side. Is it not so easy? 4,50,000. 4,50,000. Right side. Credited depreciation 22,500. Bank account 6 lakh. Credited depreciation 22,500. Bank account 6 lakh. Total kitna hua? 6,22,500. 6,22,500. Now look at me. Debit 450. Credit side kitna? 620 to 500. Now give an arrow mark to the left side. Arrow mark to the left side. Therefore, two P&L account, profit on sale. Two P&L account, profit on sale. I think it is 170 to 500. 170 to 500. 450 ಮತ್ತೆ 160 to 500 total ಮಾಡಿ. $4,50,000, 170 to 500 total ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
6,22,500.
ಹೇಮಲತಾ, very good. What am I trying to say, Baba? What am I trying to say? Debit side only 450. Credit side, if you are removed less, balance will be on the credit side only by P&L. 450 ಬರಬೇಕು. If you are removed more, right on the debit side, that is the profit on sale. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
All of you.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Then everything else is simple now. Working note, one more working note. Depreciation for other assets on 31st December 2018. Two RMRs. Opening WDV 640. Opening WDV 6,40,000. Make it simple. Under that 2 RMRs. Mango with mango. WDV minus ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Under that 2 RMRs. WDV of assets sold. कितना? 4,50,000. ಸುಸ್ತಾಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ರಾ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ?
No, sir.
4,50,000. Right side. Therefore, balance WDV continued. ಅದು asset ಇನ್ನು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 1,90,000. 1,90,000. Which is the bracket? Or last year, see, look at me. Look at the board. If 5 lakh asset equity hoಯ್ತು, 2 lakh you are charged only 10,000 depreciation because half year. Or 2 lakh minus 10,000. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
1,90,000.
Here it is okay, only 2 assets. If there are multiple assets, you go by the first approach. Whatever the WDV minus WDV sold, bitak balance into 10%. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
1,90,000. Below that, you write 1,90,000. Make a circle P1. P1. Complete right side. Addition on 1st July. One more addition is there. Fresh machinery. 5 lakh. Fresh ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು 5 lakh. Fresh machinery on 1st July is to 5 lakh. P2. Therefore, depreciation is equal to P1 1,90,000 into 10%. Correct? 19,000 plus next line P2 5 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12 months. P2 5 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12 months.
25,000.
25,000.
5,000.
टोटल करो कितना होगा?
44,000.
तो 44,000 है बैलेंस फिगर ये. समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
So by depreciation etc. by closing balance is a balance figure. अथवा next line one sentence here. Closing balance at the end is equal to 1,90,000 minus 19,000. It must match. You should be able to play with the figures. That's the way you should learn accounts. 1,90,000 minus 19,000. 1,71,000. Correct?
Yes, sir.
No calculator near me. Brain has been there. God has given no. Use 190 minus 19,000. 1,71,000. Small b. 5 lakh minus 25,000. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ ನವಂಬರ್ 18 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ 5 lakh minus 25,000. ಮನೋಜ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಪ್ಪ. ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? 5 lakh minus 25,000 is equal to ಹೇಳಿ
4,75,000.
4,75,000. 475 and 171 ऐड करो. शॉक ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಈಗ.
6,46,000.
Same amount. समझ में आ गया? All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Is it, see this problem, Anna, I'm not worried about this problem. Problem is easy. But I looked from a different angle. So I wanted you to learn from a different angle. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Enjoy it. Redo this problem. All of you redo this question with the same explanation what I gave. Loss on sale कितना है था हमारे को 137,500 ना?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Next question, May 19. See, look at this last paragraph. Depreciation 10% per SLM. The firm changed the method and adopted diminishing. So this one you should not do. May 19 strike off. Because SLM to WDV, earlier they were doing under what? Retrospective effect. Now they are doing under what? Prospective. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
This question you don't do it. Only prospective. So this entire question is not relevant. This is what I was trying to say. We have intentionally kept it just to tell you that what you call, whenever there is a change in the method, now you should not go by old approach. May 19 question नहीं करना है. It's करना है तो कैसे करना है? Prospectively करना है. Now November 18, one small 2 minutes I'll spend if you don't mind. Can you give me your 5 minutes for me?
Yes, sir.
Plant and machinery costing 10 lakh is depreciation on SLM, assuming 10 years life and 0 residual value for 4 years. So 10 lakh by 10, 1 lakh hoga. Look at the kind of question 4 marks. So WDV will be 6 lakh. Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
At the end of 4th year, the machinery was revalued upwards by 40,000. That means WDV, what was 6 lakh, will become 6 lakh 40,000. Remaining useful life of the reassessed at 8 years. So 6 lakh 40,000 divided by 8, 80,000 is depreciation. 4 marks, insulting question. Examination question. Is it not easy?
Yes, sir.
Easy, sir.
Honest, I get just to make me happy, don't tell. And who says CA stuff? Who says CA stuff? If you just do this problem once, you will remember for life. Fine. So only reasonable questions I have shared there. Now, were the benefit of all of you. Okay. So those who want to write down, you can write down, including my YouTube friends. All of you listening?
Yes, sir.
ये क्या हो गया? ये क्या हुआ? Just the preparation model what I wanted. ये हीरो कौन है? ये हीरो आ गया इधर. This is a demand for a long time. Can you see something on the board?
Yes, sir.
What is this? Yeah. I wish it to do. Okay, look at me. See, earlier mute yourself. Yeah. So now listen, look at me. Earlier during offline, people used to have the study material, but today some people are registered late. Study material was not available. So I was always thinking, kya karenge? No doubt in your regular class also online mein kiya tha. So now what we have done is, thanks to our office team also, we have compiled all the possible questions under the sky. So all of you write down. Preparation for CA Foundation. If you're listening to me, this is the way I want you to prepare. Preparation for CA Foundation accounts. Roman number 1. Exhaustive theory material given. Already I have given in the regular class. Theory caps material given. Read exhaustively along with the topic. Roman number 2. Exhaustive compilation of problems. Dash right. Given today. Youth data kode. Given today. For the regular batch, we have also given reasonably. Part by part. Adane compile ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. Next. Roman number 3. Revision material, theory and problems. Already given. Circulate ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Roman number 4. November 2020 RTP. ಬಂದಿದೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಯು ಟು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಂತ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 2 days ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. November 2020 ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಬಿಲೋ ದಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಬಿಲೋ ದಟ್. Strongly suggested to take print of all this unless already taken and solve the questions. Below that, which is a bracket, also glance through other problems of study material, which we have almost taken care for 100 marks. Also glance through other problems of what? Study material. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is what the best I could do. The best I could do. So exhaustive theory class, regular class ಅಲ್ಲಿ theory ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ we have told you to take the printout or get it couriered. ಅದನ್ನ circulate ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ WhatsApp ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Next, everything else will be circulated. So next, what revision material theory and problems are circulated. Take the printout. This what I'm going to give today. Today I will tell my people to circulate. Take a printout. Then study material extra questions if you want. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ almost everything is covered. RTP ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಇಷ್ಟು ಓದಿದ್ರೆ 100 is definite issue. Now, sir, is a new one you are giving now. What to do? Don't worry. Already in the regular class also we have circulated in the what called soft copy. But soft copy you would not have been able to correlate. That's why I'm giving you the hard copy. 80% of the questions are already circulated to the regular batch students. Now I have given a complete compilation. Whatever has already been done, don't do it again unless it is an import problem. Now, if you look at it, for each topic we have given this for each topic compilation. So 1 or 2 study material questions, simple ones. Then we have MTP questions, RTP questions. ಪ್ರತಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? MTP, RTP, revision paper, mock test paper, examination questions. If you look at different color ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So with the summary again at the end ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ಮರಿ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಪಿ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So because some people are saying we don't have study material, etc. Even if you take complete print of this should be more than enough. So then rectification of errors. If you look at this extra question, what I do in the class. Some of them already circulate agide. If you already taken the print, don't take. But this is a complete compilation. So from today itself, you take extra care while about the safety and distance. I'm not responsible for all those things. Certainly, some brilliant questions are there which we have copied as it is. Then we also have little down. Look at this green color question paper November 19. So then all this has been recent revision material bandide. This is the complete compilation where it has got almost everything. Green color irodo question papers. You can see the color combination also our people have used. Question paper is green color, whereas MTP, RTP are the different colors they have used. For the what you call the RTP, she has used the blue color. She has used brilliant, thanks to Grishma again. And red color she has used for MTP, mock test paper. So how much ever questions you want, I have given you the question, complete compilation for each subject. Did you hear? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So, and also at the end of each chapter, we have also given the theory. If you can see everywhere, okay, all debenture related theory irutte, summary points, ella. So even if you don't touch the study material, you can just pass completely with 80 plus 90 plus with this material. So this is what I suggested all of you to go through. Artha aita elrigo?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now read daily and 2 o'clock for anybody, caps and non-caps, anybody wants to have a test, you can attend the test on Friday. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be starting the class little early. So today I want to have a trial run. Okay, tomorrow we'll start a class at maybe around 7 or 7:30. I'll send a message 7 to 7:30. Okay, not earlier than that because foundation students find it difficult to get up now. We'll be sending the message immediately. So all of you come to Zoom now. All capshead can come to Zoom. Others can also be there. So can you stop the stream? For all our YouTube friends, bye, see you, enjoy.